Nick Smith.
Clap your hands. Come on, just clap your hands right there. Come on, clap, 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 clap. Whoa! Hey! Running into the night, finding a place to hide this weary soul. A bag of bones. Y'all know the song? Yeah. Let's go! I tried with all my might. I'm slowly drifting. A vagabond, a vagabond. And just when I ran out the road, I met a man I didn't know. And he tells me that I am not alone. Let me say, hey, place my feet. I got the master. He tells me heal my heart, change my name, forever free. I thank the master. Everybody, let's go. 1, 2, everybody, hey, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, I thank God. Say, I thank God. Say, anybody come to thank Him? Anybody come to thank Him? Anybody come to thank Him? Yeah. Thank. Anybody come to thank Him? Anybody come to thank Him? Anybody come to thank Him? Thank. Hey, get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Hey, hey, everybody say, thank you, Lord. 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 He picked me up, turned me round, placed my feet on solid ground. He healed my heart, changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same, 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 forever free. Let freedom fill the room. Hey, 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 say, let freedom fill the room. Everybody say, let freedom fill the room. Oh, let freedom fill. 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 With the spirit is, with the spirit of the Lord is. Let Jesus fill the room. Jesus fill. Let Jesus fill. Everybody clap hands. Yeah, yeah. Let Jesus fill. Jesus fill. Jesus fill. Jesus fill. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Let Jesus fill. Let Jesus fill the room. Can you feel him now? Can you feel him now? Bring it out, bring it out. I'm torn with no food and no clothes, all left alone without one friend. Just another number with a tragic end. Hey, but you didn't see fit to let none of these things be. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Hey, every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Hey, every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping. Hey, hey, you keep on keeping. 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 Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Brand new mercy. Brand new grace. Great is
Williams and Lennox Smith.
We're gonna take it to the West Coast. Hey, hey, hey. Say he's a mighty God. Say he's a mighty God. Say he's a mighty God. He's gonna do it.
Hold on, my brother. A change is gonna come. Keep strong, my sister. For your work is not done, no. Keep on believing and hold on tight. He's able to give you joy in the morning light.
Say.
Yeah, he's able. Say he's able. Change is gonna come.
Yes, sir.
Keep strong, my sister.
Yup.
For your work is not done. No. Keep on believing.
Whoa.
Hold on tight. He's able to give you joy in the morning light. He's able. Oh, he's able. Say he's able. Say, I know that he can do it.
Hey, say he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. Say he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. Say he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. And he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Hey, say he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. Hey, say he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. Oh, he's a mighty God. He's a mighty God. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
He's able. He's able. Oh yes he is. Oh yes he is. He's able. He's able. Oh yes he is. Oh yes he can do it. He can do it. Oh yes he can. Oh yes he can. Oh yes he can. I hear y'all singing.
Here we go.
Oh yes he can.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yes he can. 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 He's able. Oh yes he is. He's able. Oh yes he is. He can do it. He can do it. He can do it. He can do it.
Everybody hands like this. Now wave. 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 Say he's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. To the 6. Hey, say you're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. Say he's a mighty God. Say you're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. Say you're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. You're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. Say you're a mighty God. You're a mighty God. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. You are a mighty, mighty God. You are a mighty, mighty God. Say you are mighty, mighty. Say that's who you are. That's who you are. Y'all know it. Say you are a mighty, mighty God. You are a mighty, mighty God. You are a mighty, say that's who you are. That's who you are. Let's sit down on this next part. Say you make ways out of no da, 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 da. Y'all know it. Da, da, da. Hey, hey, hey. See, I smile. Even when I hurt, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. You look so. Oh, that part. Y'all know it. Let's go ahead. Smile. So I can look up when you've been down. Show a head to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. So smile for me. Say, can you just smile for me? Say it again. Say, smile for me. Can you just smile? Can you just smile for me? Just the voices say, smile. Y'all singing. Yep. Everybody say, smile. Can you just smile for me? Now look to your neighbor and just smile at him and say hello. How about my Shonda? Uh-oh. You look so much better when you...
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God.
morning to you, Joyce. Do that, Mohan. Baruch. Donna. All Donna's, Angela, good morning. Marilyn Sita and my darling, a pleasant good morning to you. Anne-Marie Armin, my next darling, a pleasant good morning to you. Matilda Rhodes, good morning to you. Baby, my baby, a pleasant good morning. Teacher Balmain, good morning to you all. Video there in Vancouver, good morning. Boojam John, good morning. Peter Samlal Singh, good morning. Wendy and John, good morning. Denver Mohan, your wife and kids at Alokon, a pleasant good morning to you, Denver. Not forgetting Counselor Darren Mohan. Good morning to you, Vega de Opu. Very good, I know my church man, Counselor. Roseman, good morning. Oh boy, Atali, good morning. Darren Daniel, my brother from another mother, good morning to you, Darren Daniel. Hey, Kishan Ali, a pleasant good morning to you. Gemma, good morning, Gemma. Oh boy. That's Gemma Rampasad. Diana, the holy girl. Just school, good morning. Radha, good morning to you. Freddie Brown, good morning. Carmen, good morning to you. Pamela Palu, good morning. Wayne Felix, good morning to you. Afrina, Mohammed, a blessing, good morning to you. Bisnat Prasad, good morning. Anthony, a pleasant good morning to you.
Open the eyes.
Lucky, Lala, good morning to you. Renald, good morning to you. Anne-Marie Amin, good morning. Donna Lewis, a pleasant good morning to you. Donna Gockins, good morning to you, Donna Gockins. Mommy Woodbrook, good morning. To all of you in Laventille environment, Beetham environment, a pleasant good morning to you. Valencia, good morning to you. Sandy Grandi, good morning. From Matura to Matlat, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Michael Scotland, good morning. Arima, good morning. Parataria, good morning. Aruka, good morning to you. Mayaro, Rio Claro, Labre, Point Fortin, Rosila, San Fernando, Corquier, Corantil. Tego Martin, a pleasant good morning to you all. St. James, Roadbrook. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Maracas, Plantations. Freeport, a pleasant good morning. Claxton Bay, good morning to you. Hey, Kufa, good morning to you in Kufa. And environs, all of you in Kufa. Big fan base in Kufa, you know. Joyce Van Box, a pleasant good morning. Kabul, good morning to you. Sanjalal, good morning. Jubati, Harilal, good morning to you. Amjad Khan, good morning. Goben Lachminial, good morning. Janet Singh, Khaledin, good morning to you. Kenrick Passar. Hey Andy, Trump is serious, man. Andy, if I was Maduro, I believe they, man. Nah, man. They'll never mobilize all those things here, Andy. It's millions of dollars that's mobilizing here, Andy. Nah, Andy. That man is joking, Andy. Maduro better get out. Where are you at, Kenrick? Dr. Gorbin. Don Gorbin, a pleasant good morning to you. Angeline, Evangeline, good morning, power up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hear only name call. Seven, good morning to you.
Turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind.
Don Harilal, good morning. Oh, don't forget to say good morning to Dave and Deborah. Dave and Deborah, good morning to you. Ravi, aka Postman.com. Your father, all of you that look on. Das husband, good morning, Das.
You shine.
Oh, don't forget Dana
The ashes we rise.
and Delia.
There's no one like
Neil De Silva, Valencia West. Hey, KK, a pleasant good morning to you. Philip, Fatboy, good morning. Trini Nairo.
our God is great.
Farmer Ken Farmer, good morning.
Is strong.
Princess Stone, good morning to you.
You are higher than
Mary, good morning to you. Susan, good morning. All Susan, good morning. Dishon, good morning. Trinidad Revolutionary Guard, soldiers, good morning to you. Sandy Jones, good morning. Narish, good morning. Pingala Mohan, good morning to you. Radhika, Ramjit, good morning to you. Margaret, good morning.
shine.
Roger Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Janelle,
Out of the ashes we rise.
Delia De Silva. I don't tell you morning already. I know reach on your name and you see I call it before. I even see it. I call someone name before I even see it. Mommy Rodbrook, good morning. Miss Brooklyn, Angie, good morning. Mommy Juice, the Juice woman. Iron Lady, a pleasant good morning. 8 and 8 doubles and roti, all of you out there, a pleasant good morning to you.
Awesome in power, our God.
My boy Jimmy Ramkrit.
Our God is,
Good morning to you, Jimmy.
our God is strong enough. God, you are higher than the other.
Look at that. I say morning to.
Awesome in
All right, now we get already. Dave and Deborah. Look at no bunks up the name here. Jennifer Ramjit. I know bunks up your name too. I didn't say morning. David Sammy, good morning. Freddie Brown, good morning. Sita. How we going, Sita? Pleasant good morning to you. Lucky Lala, don't tell you morning already. Janice Andrews, Alfred, you know join our. How we going? Good morning. Pearl Daniel saying good morning.
and if our God is for us, then who
Watulda, good morning.
us?
John, good morning.
Our God is with
Tafika Balkaran, a pleasant good morning, John.
stand against and they
Cassie Williams, good morning to you. Ann Williams, good morning.
never stop us.
Majid Ali, a pleasant good morning to you.
And what can stand against? Stand against.
Pami Chan, Sokraj, good morning. Besnat Prasad, good morning to you. Brian Joseph, good morning. Abigail, good morning to you. Frank Andy Babulal, good morning.
Our God is stronger.
Michael Charles, good morning. Jenny, how are you going, darling? I'm missing my boy.
God is healer. Awesome in
But not bad enough to join him yet. I ain't ready to join him yet.
our God.
That we boy Ghost. He used to be the heavy first, so you must remember Ghost, DC's Ghost. That's my real partner, you know.
God, you are high.
There are plenty of them that gone. Brother Carl.
Our God is healer. Awesome in power.
That next one, white boy comrade. That dead, the white boy, Sean Stone. Sean, Bran Stone. Plenty people fall on the wayside already. I'm missing them, but I ain't ready to join them yet. They will see me in the next 70 years. I will join my brothers and them 70, 80 years from now.
And who could ever stop
I ain't ready yet. And Moon Sami, good morning.
is with us? And what can stand against?
Kerry Prasad is in Montina. Good morning. Patricia Reed. How are you going? You behaving yourself? Mina Steiner out there in Austria. Pleasant good morning to you. Annie, good morning. Ramesh, good morning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tara saying good morning. Mickie Thunderboom. Lock off that. Ever you ain't get nothing yet and you gotta be begging every day. You know this government know about that, you know, Mickie Thunderboom. Every day you want silk, you want a board appointment, you want AGC house. Try something different, you will see how it go come. Lock off that Mickie Thunderboom. It's so in here. Zibrian Ghani, a pleasant good morning to you. And thanks Mina Steiner for wishing me all the best. Yeah, I ain't ready to go out and meet them fellas, them fallen soldiers and them. I have about I almost 50. I have a nice I go lift 110. Them fellas and them out there who gone to go see me. Next 70 years. Malcolm McIntosh, good morning. Crystal Fernandez, you're late. Don Alexander, you're late. Sabatry, you're late too. Sabi, good morning. Miss Kufa, good morning. Calvary Spirit, a pleasant good morning to you. You're late. Devika Balkan, I don't tell you morning. Nas Ali and Mr. Ali, a pleasant good morning to you. Now see no name. Jason Jeffrey, good morning. Felix Monty, good morning. The Brady Bunch, all now come on. A pleasant good morning to you all. Joseda, Jesuda, good morning. Michael, good morning. Jesse, I don't tell you morning. Rolly, a pleasant good morning. Diane Ramota, sing. I now see you too. Good morning to you. Samuel, good morning. Now seeing you too. David, Ragunanan, a pleasant good morning to you. Now seeing you too. Michael Fagaro, I now seeing you too. Morning. Jacqueline Sammy, you now join us too. Good morning. Petra Prescott, you know join in too. Good morning. Sherry-Ann Haynes, good morning. Daisy Bastio, good morning. Debbie Ramdale, good morning. Darrell Mohan, I don't tell you morning since early. Daddy pastor all them. Yeah, but I know about it. When you're wrong, me I take you 2, 3 words of Almighty God. Oh, God is good. Where we go see? At least I ain't doing like them Jehovah Witness, my nice Jehovah Witness and them. Yeah. But I apologize to them that when I was young, I was smaller. My mother ain't going to take the praise, you know. But every time she only sticking me with the praise. I think every Saturday they used to come by. I know the 7 days don't do nothing on a Saturday. I think it's the Jehovah and them is on a Saturday. I had a toad get up early, toad water, full 4 barrel are full. The full 4 barrel like I tell you to full them 4 barrel by heart. Sometimes you have a barrel, I know them oil bottle, them white oil bottle. Sometimes bucket. Them tail bucket, but it was oil bottle. Them white oil bottle we used to have they long time they so. Pigtail bucket too, eh? You just had to have 5. 5 is give 1 rim. Anybody who know about filling barrel, toting water to full barrel for the family will know the average how much to fill a barrel. 4 will get over the 3 rims, will get it, but you just need about 2 more bottles. So what I used to do is, I used to make it 5. I put 4, 2 to the front, 2 to the back, and then I put 1 of the bottle, the oil bottle, in the middle. And I toten my barrel. I know it's 3 trip to barrel. So I make 3 trip, 1 barrel fill. Next 3 trip and next barrel fill. Then I go by the savannah. No, I go make a next trip, 1 trip. Rim the next barrel on the first rim. It will be a little over the first rim. Because remember, it's 5 bottles of toten. In the barrel. The barrel used to be light. Because you remember you put the bottle in the middle and the weight kind of lean to the front. Because remember the 2 other bottles. So I used to skin it, and so it come like it's 3 bottles in front now. So when you lift the barrel, and if you ain't lift good and you bounce a big stone, the whole barrel going to fall front, you know. Because I put the weight, so I have no weight. So the weight is on the wheels. Boy, I full barrel like that.
Bang, 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 bang.
Who taught water and full barrels and remember that why talking about it? And if I'm not accurate with what I'm saying, tell me if I'm lying. Now when them bucket you say I know, 007 say I know is let me go to 007. He say I know it was 20 bucket of water, and that used to be from the standpipe, right? The standpipe I used to go, but it can't be 20 to full a barrel. That real plenty, them bucket it small. Them bucket it small, man. Because it was 5 I think, right? And it's 3 trip to full. And it's 5 I total one time. 5 and 5, 10 and 5, 15 is about 15 boy. Them bucket maybe did little less. But it's 15 bottles. Use a full of barrel. I sure about that boy. Because you know you're meditating. Remember, you must meditate. You're meditating on your total that water. Nadira, I know see you, good morning. Ann Brown, good morning. Right, the 7 days Adventists, what? 7 days Adventists keep their big service on a Saturday all day. Well, right, so it's not the 7 days Adventists that I do that. Is it much of your people, man? I don't tell God, and them don't forgive me already. Remember, it's small, you know. God is forgive people when they're small. Yes, girl, Sandy Jones. Man, I used to get real vexed. When I thought, I said, right, it's 3 trip. Bam, I full 1. Bam! When I come back, I rim gone down already. Them tell me about them washing wares and clothes. Man, I get on bad. I said, don't wash no wares. Don't wash no clothes until I done fill my barrel, you know. Because then it's more trips I make, boy. They used to do my that. Yeah? They used to do my that. I used to get real vexed. That is certain, you know. When you're full in your barrel, nobody must use it because you just get real vexed with that. Don't use in my barrel when it's full in. So sometimes I used to wish that it have a decent rim of water or half barrel remain. So when I fall in, I don't know it's 3 trip. And the using, I ain't getting vexed because I don't know it had water there already now. Yeah. So I used to hope it always have a little rim to rim remain in the barrel all year. Yeah. Look, he says small bucket. It's small bucket. Yeah, 007 says small bucket. All right, look, Janelle say with bucket is more trips to full. Because used to be bottles. Right. Hey, Ann Brown, you went through that total water thing, girl. Oh, shucks. Nadira, laugh out loud. Long time was standpipe. We was mostly getting water from here. Only can remember bathing by the standpipe too. Man, sometimes when water going and it running slow, and everybody is there with a 4 or 5 bucket waiting to fill it. And we had to wait for one man and we begging a man because he had 5 buckets full. He get 3. Water going, we had none. And we begging, oh God, you get 3. Oh God, let one person get 1 and it's running slow. Slow. Oh God. Oh, remember that? Ashmir, good morning. Cyril, Rup Chansen, good morning. You know, join me late. Yeah. I thought water. All of we thought water, yeah. Yeah, boy, when the water go in your begging because you know it had no water home. And a man come out here sometimes people come out with a whole 10 buckets, boy. But remember it's first come, first serve, and you gotta wait for that whole 10 to full. Jeez. Yeah, the oil keg was the best. 4 kegs is 1 rim. Correct, but I used to move it 5. So when I full, it top. And I used to have an extra to throw in the next barrel. So you're correct, the oil keg. The oil keg, it used to be 4. 4 oil kegs per rim. Correct. 12 oil keg to fill a barrel. But I used to, that 4, I couldn't take that 4. I used to go with 5. So I full and I extra to put in the next barrel. So the next barrel don't get start with about a half a rim or so. You're correct. Princess Tongue. And in my area don't have standpipes. We used to go by a spring and tote up water. Alright. Up a steep step hill. Yeah. Oh, you saw the tote that hill up there in Princess Tongue, girl. Tote it up the hill. That's what have us strong today. All right. Alcott Plaza, good morning. All right. Sheldon Roach, I don't see you. Good morning. D. Sousa, good morning. Rose, good morning. Marlene Cumberbatch, good morning. No see you there. Abraham, how are you going, my brother? Good morning. Amzad Khan, good morning. You remember them days of the Nkomoto? All right. Mark Gittens, how are you going? Good morning. I ain't see a wild boy. What are you doing? You're going back in the pyramid and jump back across our. Natasha, good morning. I know senior Natasha. Carmen Sibalak, I know seeing you. I see the other Carmen, she always say early. Anderson Wilson, good morning. Andy, you're not nice. Anderson Wilson, you are a very nice fella. God bless you. God bless you and the people and the Mabitam people, Lavantil people. All of you, God bless you. May our budget pass. May you all get all what it is you all are expecting. I'm not nice and you are very, very nice. I wouldn't say you're not a nice fella. You're a nice fella. You was there with us in the forefront fighting. Right. Betty, good morning. Butram John, Barry Butram, let me hear what you are about this morning. Venezuela sending bombs all talking all year. Maybe you're trying to say all year talking about old time days. Yeah, Barry Butram now. Linda, good morning. Barry Butram saying Venezuela sending bombs. All you're talking about old time days. Look, Barry Bujam doing some all you talk and at least reminisce about old time days that bringing a little smile, a little calm to we. He want me to study bombs. He himself say he hope all is well with Jamaica because we hear Jamaica get flattened. Camera. Samlal saying you're late. No, you only, because look in the business here, you say, my grandparents had a well. We used to carry water to wash clothes bathe, and the rainwater was for cooking and drinking. Yeah, rainwater, they say, is the best, you know. They say rainwater is the best. Look, Barry Bujam again, boy. Andy, get serious about what's happening. Barry, but you ain't get serious yet? Why you ain't tell me what's happening? You started off, let me read what you say happening now. We reminiscing over the old time days, bringing a little joy to the heart, good memories, dropping the stress. Who blood sugar level high going down? Who stress? Who have high blood pressure? It gone down, it dropped back a little bit. Thinking about all the best of days, long time. You come to give me stress. You come for me to worry about all who dead. All right, condolences to the family. I hope nobody in dead in the hurricane in Jamaica and wherever else it in. Right? And I hope Venezuelan citizens hoist Maduro before Trump take his life. Where's I want to talk about Barry Bujam? Right, look, Kamala say, Samlal Singh say the whole village used to go to the well for water. That she family had a well. This one you're telling me Andy get serious. Well, look, Michael say, we used to tote water from the river. Yeah, to wet melon plants, yes. Look, Michael, them plant melon to wet melon plants. That was planted on the hill, eh? Oh God, them plant melon on the hill, you know. When the melon get heavy and a slight earthquake there, you see melon rolling down the hill there, so, and the neighbor down the hill who ain't coming and told no water, just catching melon in the backyard and saying, thanks, Michael, thanks, Michael. Makeshift. You see your neighbors eating your melon. You ask them, how you get a melon? So, you feel the earthquake last night? Boy, earthquake, I see 5 million just rolling down the hill. Oh God, only we gotta get laughing. This man, Mina, next Mina, morning. Jose, morning. Joy Shram, morning. Mala, but they see morning. You know, joining me. Isaac Basio, morning. Viram Ragunanan, morning. Dunarain Rampasad. You know, join me too. Look at, I now seen all late so. Selena Maharaj, morning. Selena Maharaj, morning. Go late. Right, let me hear. Barry Bujam, let me hear. Like he take over this morning from who is the one always coming on and starting him off? Because look, Patricia Reed operates so again, you know. I'm a darling and all you. Well, they realize nobody don't complain about Patricia Reed again. You see? They know she's one of we. Just been trying to be devil's advocate, interfering with we head. And look at how love cool long Patricia. You know what Barry say here? Andy, you is madman. Yes? Making your own jokes and laughing. No better people laughing at my jokes too, partner. You know as I laughing alone with my jokes. But I see people laugh out loud, LOL, tears in the eye laughing and think Barry Bujam. So you tell me the faking? So you ain't laugh at none of my jokes so far? You is a wicked man, boy, Barry, boy. Oh my God. I can't understand this Barry at all. I rather this Barry, the Barry Bihari Lal. Look, Barry Bihari Lal. I will take on Barry Bihari Lal. Although you know join me. Up to now, you and send me back till my mad I laughing at my own jokes. You ain't say give me a headliner. Well, give me something now. You come like the ones that were saying, oh, go and protest, go and protest, go and protest. We ain't come out and protest with me. Richard, morning. Tara, morning. All the Taras. And Blackman, Jackman, morning. Up to now, Barry, look at how many people laughing. What to Barry Jam boy? He always start with pressure thing one time. Thing, but he ain't saying nothing at all. I can understand this man, you know. And then he go leave me there now and he going to talk about Santa Cruz and she old and she bored and she big now and she don't want the small boys and all kind of stupid talk he going to come with. Like all, you know. And then he go come to talk about Kamala, she shut she mouth and all kind of stupidness. He gave Philip Alexander Day. Philip Alexander Day is part of the thing. Talk about Philip Alexander and the good work he doing now, boy. And the support of the government. I can understand this Barry Bujam, you know. Negative in the morning. Saline Batiste, good morning. I know see you. What you do that Mohan laughing and think Barry ain't seeing people real laughing or what? You think about I making joke and I laughing at my own jokes and I mad and all kind of stupid talk. The Moon Sammy and all hand pink wave thing laughing at my jokes. The Barry Bujam there tinging. Natilda, morning. Xanadu, Ruthless, morning. Man, let me start the program. Let me hear what he's saying. Let me hear what he's fun burner. You only want me to start the fun burner, but he ain't saying nothing. You want a headliner? What you know about? Well, I don't know what's that. Can you play? I know it's that neither. So that means it'll be bad language you're using. So it start off. Yeah, that technology. You might be say, can I play the ass or something? You might be say the ASS and all them kind of bacchanal thing. They will block off that and FOFUCK and thing. They will block off all that bacchanal day. Yeah. Where is that Anmon Sami? They hitting Anil for exposing Karim. Anil exposed Karim. Well, they send something there from me here if Anil exposed Karim. Karim in the political arena. I say Monita Anderson Wilson, the people beat him again. I will not allow Anderson Wilson to come on the ground report program to defend his nephew. And what? And try to embarrass me and Mickie Kerr? Try to bring down my program? I'll be a real, and I'm saying it because we're not on state media. I and the Williams will be a real asshole or drop on my mother Bambalam to allow Anderson Wilson to beat him. To come on the ground report to defend PLM MP, his nephew, Carrie Marcel. That day is done. Don't come here to defend him. It's Lex for Carrie Marcel. Lex for Carrie Marcel. He's a PLM bottom liquor. Eh?
Bang, 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 bang.
One says a PLM. You're in the fire range and you're likely to get burned up by the flames. Don't ever come on Disco Report program to defend no nasty PNM MP. I don't care if it's your nephew. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's with your mother. He's a PNM. Holla.
Bang, 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 bang.
Send that voice note for me. Send it for me. Or send that YouTube for me. With Anil hitting Karim Marcel. I was allowing stupidness all the time. And the same person coming on this program to defend your nephew. He paying him nephew. Don't do that, boy. Don't ever do that. Don't come here on the ground report. Go by Google and them and do that. And more hurtful. Alright, you're coming to defend your PNM MP nephew that is in public life. But putting myself and Mickie Kerr on the chopping blocks. Trying to dirty we character. Trying to bring we down. For your nephew, I see through you, boy, Anderson, boy. You will kill me for your nephew, boy. You will throw Mickie Kerr the bamboos for your nephew. And again, by all right that your family, I not say no stand up for your family. But not here. Don't come here to chop my head off for your family. That's what I saying. Mickie Kerr head off. The ground report program head off. For your family, your PNM family. But I will never ever, not through you, not through nobody, ever let anybody penetrate this program with the PNM nonsense.
Bang, 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 bang.
Dave Siposa, good morning. Terry, good morning. Gentleman Rowe, good morning. Sharisa Alexander, good morning. I hope I get good. It done gone. Job, good morning. Oh yeah, I want where Annie Robert say about Carrie Marcel. It have to play here. Nobody must come on this Gongpod program to play the intimidating anybody for any PNM MP. Mad or what? Nice. I'm gonna play that to study the morning, man. Can't be both sides. You can't be both sides. Look, I just put on my own grandmother. I'd say my grandmother is happy at him. I said she living long. I said they send all kind of wheelchair for she to go and vote. I said she go and vote. Kamala raised my grandmother. She's 97 years old. Pension twice. Rowdy them never raised she pension. Yet said she still go and vote PNM. I said, why God let me can she live so long? My own grandmother. I talk like that about. Yeah? I said, why God making she last so long to continue to be going and vote PNM? I, Andy Williams, said that technically I wishing dead my own grandmother was to get rid of the PNM. Watch that. That on both sides with me. I say my grandmother's a nasty, stinking, dirty PNM. My own grandmother. Everybody on this program hear me saying that. I couldn't bring down my own grandmother. Being a PNM, I said the worst about my own grandmother. She being a PNM supporter. Me study about she old. Me study that my mother. Me study that my family. I draw the line. She's a PNM. I support UNC. Where the line draw? For you to come on my program, to interrupt my program or for your PNM nephew, you have to be smoking crack to do that, boy. So my grandmother, to me, worse than I bring on my grandmother. Everybody hear that? I draw the line. She a PNM, go so. I find 97 dead. So you can't vote. But Lord makes you, I don't know. Lord, this makes some of them old people live long to still vote PNM. Well, senior citizens, let me say the better way. And I, the Pitbull, do that. And for you to be, and I do that against my own grandmother. For you to want to come on this ground report to defend your PNM nephew and bring down my program and get me and Mickie involved as examples that technically assassinate with character. Or for people to have a question mark about me and Mickie. You gotta be kidding. You can't tell me you love Kamala, but coming on the program getting everybody headache over Kareem PLM dirty Marcel? You crazy or what, boy, Anderson, boy? Morning caller. Wait, let me put on my arm. Let me put on the Bluetooth. So my grandmother is a scum and your nephew, PNM nephew, good? I can bring down my grandmother on the program. But you don't want nobody bring down your nephew on this program? Boy, Anderson Wilson, haul, boy, haul!
Bang, 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 bang.
Again, as you said, Kareem is a good one. I not saying Kareem is a bad one, this, that. I not on Kareem Marcel personally, you know, partner. I don't be a no politician personally, you know. I am on Kareem because he's in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. He's a politician. He's the MP for Laventille. That is why I'm on Kareem. And he is giving Kamala Prasad the sister who you say you love, who you was in the back of them when they get in the accident and you come out and assist. You coming out now to shoot down Kamala Prasad the sister soldiers on the ground report for Kareem Marcel? What should Kamala Prasad the sister think, or Rudal Munilal, or Jolene Chan, that is calling him, think, if I go and tell them, you know, Anderson Wilson cussing all UNC on the program for his nephew Kareem Marcel. Frustrating the Pitbull for his nephew Kareem Marcel. PLM MP Kareem Marcel. Go to Kamala. David Lee, go to and check all of them one by one. And let them know that, hey, Anderson Wilson is a snake, he's a two-headed snake. He's supporting PLM and UNC. I could go and do that, but I not me. I not me. I don't be on bar talking people and talking about people behind the back and how worse they say about people behind the back. If I have an issue with anybody, I tell them in the face. I just say, you see like how I talking to you right now? Me I go behind your back to tell you how I feel about the disrespect you just come on this program with. I tell you direct, so nobody doesn't tell you Andy said this or Andy said that or second-hand news or Andy took in this and took in that. You hear it all what I have to say. And again, let me clear it again. I, Andy Williams, have no problem with Kareem Marcel as an individual. My issue with Kareem Marcel have everything to do with the politics and he being a public servant. So don't ever come and use this platform to play bringing me and Mickie K. And no could true for no P&M Bukari Marcel. Don't come on this program to frustrate we for no P&M. Whether it's your nephew, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, don't frustrate we for no P&M Curry Marcel. And that's not personal. It's politics I own. It's easy one say, wah, wah, wah. Easy one always get on hasty in parliament. Get on more like more than that. He get on more dramatish than Rowley.
Bang, 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 bang.
His behavior is worse than a girl. Believe it or not. And I own him based on the politics and how his behavior in the parliament facing your UNC that you support party.
Bang, 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 bang.
So you say, you're not reflecting that you supporting UNC. If it is, you want to come to give me headache and throw off my whole program or the whole of the Ground Report program based on your P&M nephew. Don't ever come here to defend him. He's a politician. He's in public life. And you're not take it in the rukunko tunkunk. Ra, ra, ra. Up.
Bang, 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 bang.
Up we like it best. He's a footballer, he like it on his chest. So let me make sure I clear that. Bam! Up we like it best, he chest chop it. On his chest, bam! You know his chest chop a ball and you bring it down and you juggle the ball so and and then you do so and you kick and you score the goal. Goal! 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 Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bang, 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 bang.
Again, Kareem don't do coke. I not on that. Again, I not personal, but you see why on? Politics. You see, all the people that say personal about your nephew, I against that. I not on that. I will never be on that. Any licks your nephew getting will be in the political arena, Papa. I don't care where he live. I don't care who he live with. I don't care what he just do. That is not my business. I only care what he's doing while in governance. And when it comes to making a better Trinidad and Tobago, his representation for his constituents, his input in the parliament when it comes to legislations and passing bills and how he go about himself for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago, that's what Andy Williams is on. You see Curry Marcel personal life? I not on that. I don't know. And you and all, those supposed to be writing them stupidness about he do coke. Come on. Why you getting personal? You gotta stick within your nephew public service life. Ignore people who come in with a personal nonsense about your nephew. He don't deserve for nobody to get personal with him. But everybody's supposed to stick within his public life as an P&M MP. I can't force nobody to not to say anything or go any direction with your nephew. I can cut him off and say, don't do that. For the time I see anybody going personal with Curry Marcel, I, Andy Williams, will cut him off. But if the contributions is towards his public service life, as an MP, as a parliamentarian, they're making contributions on some stupid nonsense he's talking about. The people at the talk, well, You can't come on this program to block for nobody, boy. For no dirty PNM, boy.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes, I need to start off the program with Anil Roberts this morning. Program start nice. Hot, hot, hot. It's all about making peace in this program and not allowing no one to defend no PNM on this program at all. If you didn't want your name called, don't get yourself involved in public life. Somebody said they send the thing to me, you know. I ain't seeing it. I want Anil Roberts. I ain't seen it, man. I need to start the program with Anil Roberts. My people on my phone good. I need to get that. I want to hear what Anil Roberts had to say about PNM, MP for Lavantil, Corey Marcel, Anderson Wilson nephew. Yes. What? You go bite me to the TV? Rah! 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 For who? That nasty, dirty, wicked PNM boy? Hey, who said they send the thing for me? I ain't seen it and all. Let's send it again, now, man. I want that. Let me hear what this one I have to say before I continue. Morning caller. Where you calling from? Yes, now. Let me make sure I get ready. And I only hope you ain't playing you come in here to defend no PNM, you know. Oh, I ain't not on that, you know. Me take no fear tactics, you know. And I just go and say with the hell he want about the Pitbull. Kiss me.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Just only I trying to hook up the Bluetooth take you only on there.
Morning.
I'm hungry this morning. I'm biting anything that pass. Fly past, I'm biting. A breeze brought too hard.
Morning.
I'm biting breeze too. Morning caller.
Morning. A pleasant morning to you, the Pitbull. Hi, hi, hi. Andy. Morning.
Good morning to you, Tabakit. Pleasant good morning to you.
You remind me, you remember the fella Bilal who used to say, Andy, hi, hi, hi. Find your belly. This is the original Pitbull of Trinidad and Tobago. Andy Williams, let me make my contribution. As a concerned citizen and a patriot, I am disappointed with the opposition leader. And let me repeat, Andy, I am totally disappointed with the opposition leader, Penelope Beckles, and I'll tell you why. We must understand diplomacy. We can only have one prime minister at a time. And Beckles is not the prime minister. The prime minister at this time is the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar. And what Ms. Beckles did there yesterday to meet with the Venezuelan ambassador, she is now putting the prime minister's life at risk. And I am now calling on the Commissioner of Police to investigate that visit yesterday by the opposition leader and Amory Brown. And let me repeat, I make a clarion call to the Commissioner of Police immediately to launch an investigation into the opposition leader, Ms. Beckles and Amory Brown, why they went there yesterday to sign a diplomatic accord, knowingly what's happening with Venezuela and Trinidad. When your country is going through such, how dare that the opposition leader would have met yesterday with the Venezuelan ambassador to sign an agreement and accord. Ms. Beckles, you are not the prime minister at this time. The prime minister at this time is the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar. And if we're dealing with diplomacy, the diplomatic corps, and international best practice, the opposition leader was out of place yesterday to go there to negotiate on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago. And Andy, let me make this clarion call again. I call out the Commissioner of Police immediately to launch a full-scale investigation. What did the opposition leader discuss yesterday with the Venezuelan ambassador? Was it to put our prime minister's life under threat? What information that Ms. Beckles gave yesterday to the Venezuelan ambassador? And this is cause for concern, and I make a clarion call to all and sundry this morning. We must call out the opposition leader. We have to know what they discussed yesterday at the opposition leader office to put the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, to put her life under threat. I condemn that signing of that book yesterday. And Ms. Beckles, you are not the Prime Minister. You cannot interfere in diplomacy. Andy, I would like to hear your take on this. This is a serious matter. Tabak it out enough.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Penny Beckles is what you will call a traitor and a committing, in my book, treason to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Their anger, their bitterness. Just for one woman, they rather put the whole country down the precipice. That is what's going on with Beckles and them. They're dirty, nasty, and wicked.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
They give the same CPEP MP, the same couldn't get into law school MP. That wasn't enough for one person. You know what they did? They gave him a HCC house too. He had no wife, he had no family. Me and him know if you'd ever have a wife. So ask Kareem Marcel if this is what being in government is about. The PNM is gone because the PNM is corrupt. So imagine the PNM, we're talking about Edinburgh 500 and differently able. Yes, people will get houses and people will be loved and respected and given an opportunity to uplift themselves. Not this PNM disgrace. So not only he get squeezed in law school where he didn't deserve to be, so he could earn money, his CPEP contract to cut grass now too, and then get a house while single mothers and families are begging for housing. That is PNM, and the PNM is gone and shall never return. God will not do Trinidad and Tobago that. 45 million while he was sworn to be a government minister is telling poor people and the differently able that he wants his children to cut grass. Well, take all the money you made from the PNM government and give it to people who cutting grass. Because the 10,000 workers that they claim is workers with CPEP and URP. Out of the $1.4 billion that some minister went and tell some chairman that the cabinet had approved, but the cabinet did not approve, and the board members were duped into approving on the day of the election, April 28, $1.4 billion for contractors of CPEP, not for workers. Contractors, and here's who some of the contractors. Ask the mayor of Point 14, the PNM. He's the mayor who in charge of keeping the place clean, picking up garbage, cutting bush, but he have a $2 million CPEP contract. That is PNM. Those days are gone. The guardrail is here. Another just come one from downstairs. You talk about equity. Equity and merit has returned with the UNC. If you're bright, you're bright. If your children bright, you're bright. Get what you deserve. But you have an MP from the PNM downstairs who only got into law school with some B's. All other children could not get in. But somehow some PNM plan, he get in. But on top of getting in, he had $2.7 million with his family in CPEP contract too. So he's a CPEP lawyer and a CPEP contractor. But it didn't done there, you know. It didn't done there. Over the last few months, I ain't gonna lie, I don't cry easy, and my daughter just get married, and I didn't cry because she lucky she get a good man to marry. Better than I could ever be. So I was happy with that. But I have nearly cried meeting people at housing. Women, single mothers, poverty, 4 or 5 children, thousands of people. I've met at least 850 people coming, begging, thinking minister could give them a house, reference number and so on. Full families. You know what the PNM did other than not build house? In 9.5 years, they built 4,775 houses, right? You know what they did? They gave the same CPEP MP, the same couldn't get into law school MP. That wasn't enough for one person. You know what they did? They gave him a HCC house too. He had no wife, he had no family. Me and him know if you'd ever have a wife. So ask Kareem Marcel if this is what being in government is about. The PNM is gone because the PNM is corrupt. So imagine the PNM, we're talking about Edinburgh 500 and differently able. Yes, people will get houses and people will be loved and respected and given an opportunity to uplift themselves. Not this PNM disgrace. So not only he get squeezed in law school where he didn't deserve to be, so he could earn money, his CPEP contract to cut grass now too, and then get a house while single mothers and families are begging for housing. That is PNM, and the PNM is gone and shall never return. God will not do Trinidad and Tobago that. But a man who made 145 million while he was sworn to be a government minister,
Bang, 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 bang,
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
I hold no prisoners. Now go. Let me see. You looking for soft target? Pitbull you want to be on? Go cost the whole of the UNC Senate. Hey, go cost Anil Roberts for your nephew now. Go cost Munilal and Jolington. When you see Kamala Prasad, Mr. Sir, cost she too. Anderson Wilson and tell she. Why Anil Roberts is talking about your nephew? Let me see if you're so stupid to do that. But no. You haven't confront them big boys there. But you want to come here by Andy? Man, you picked the wrong dog, you know. I boys are more bigger dog than Kamala Prasad Bisesa, than Anil Roberts, than Rudal Munilal, than Darlington. I see dog itself. Kiss me.
bang, 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 bang.
You can say what you want about me. If it's what you want, it's what you'll get.
Bang, 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 bang.
Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you.
Yes indeed, yes indeed. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Yes indeed, man. I hear you there. Dynamic, of course, vibrant, and with the effervescence that only the Pitbull can evoke. And I think the topics clearly are vital, they are relevant, and of course, they are topical. I too, in fact, I had written to, sent a WhatsApp yesterday to Anil Roberts, having heard what you just played there. I didn't know that you were going to play it. So you see how like-minded people work similarly. So I did ask for some details, and you may obviously ask the question why. I wanted to get a timeline because I was then and now, of course, trying to extrapolate as to why when Fitzgerald Hines, a former representative for Laventille West, who, of course, Marcel has now replaced. Why it is that when dirty water was thrown on him and he had to hightail out of the Beetham, why it is, and I found it very strange that, and I thought it was a slight betrayal of the people when Marcel, as the head of the community village council, I believe it was, when he made a bold and a very public apology on behalf of the people. Then I wanted to put the pendulum in his favor by saying, well, of course, he's trying to be diplomatic, but clearly he would have sit in his private capacity, will not have supported that, because Heinz deserved that treatment, in that the people's goods and all of their furniture and so on is underwater. Their food stock, their kitchen and so on is underwater. And you come there with your bare hand, when you could have, of course, passed by low cost or one of them, fill up your car with some hampers at least, and of course come up there. If it was me and I put myself in that position, that is what I would do. But I would not have a carload, because I mean, what it is to take out $2,000 from your massive parliamentary and the ministerial salary, $2,000 or $3,000, and simply buy as much groceries as possible to deliver to the people who are in such distress. And therefore, I wanted to know, well, why it is that Marcel would have come out at that time. Notice he was not a parliamentary representative as yet. Nobody knew that that is where he was going. But now that has come out in the parliament, I am now changing my position to a more solid one, because of the evidence that has been unearthed by, of course, Anil Roberts, and that is he had an agenda, which, of course, was a political agenda being associated with the PNM in that way. And so, of course, he was prepared, I want to conclude, to betray the cause of the people inside of Beetham. That is the conclusion I have to draw. There's no other conclusion, but I say I'm waiting for the time frame, because I want to see what time frame that situation would have, of course, manifest itself at that time. So once again, I'll give him the slight benefit of the doubt, but clearly it is not looking good for him in terms of whether or not the statement that he made as head of the village council was more a betrayal, and especially of the young people, and especially in circumstances where one or two of them would have been charged. Heinz would have taken action. Well, I wouldn't say so. I would let me put it much more factual. The police would have taken action, of course, and Heinz being the witness, having been the victim of that very unfortunate situation. But I was concerned about the statement made by Marcel about, of course, apologizing for and on behalf of the people. And of course, it is looking very, very intensely that it would have been out of a self-serving disposition, as opposed to really representing that side of the community that would have not tolerated that kind of behavior. And I'm saying so now, in addition to the fact of his own behavior in the parliament and outside of the parliament, which shows that it would have been no different to that of those young people. But yet still at that point in time, when they needed, of course, support, as he being the head of the village council, he then, of course, said something to, of course, ingratiate and to reduce the concern of the young people, and that is to say, the neglect that Heinz would have displayed, and of course, the fact that of the insensitivity at the time, when he should have been there in the forefront, rather than being an acting, of course, Attorney General at the time, is saying, and he would go into the Beetham at that time of distress, those young people, of course, in a state of total disarray, and then say, well, I am here, and therefore you should feel comforted, when in fact he ought, as a parliamentary representative, then to, of course, walk with something to not only demonstrate empathy and sympathy, but also to show that he really cares, and that he can manifest that through actual, tangible, palpable remedy, and that would have been accepted, and he would not have gotten any damn water and so on and so on thrown on him, and he had to hightail out of. He's the first man I know exhibited, of course, well, he did better than Christ, Christ walked on water. Well, he ran on water. And more significantly, he exhibited, of course, both aero and hydrodynamics, meaning that the man moved like Atto Boldon out of the beatum at that point in time. But that does not take away my focus on Marcel's conduct then. And of course, when I hear the revelations now, I found it. I then now can put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4, not 22. Because clearly, if you get house, if you get, of course, a Bly as a Lavantillian, I will not castigate him for having ambition but don't have the money, and therefore if he got some kind of opportunity to become a lawyer, why not? I see nothing wrong with that aspect of it. He has taken, but if it is nestled in the fact that you are PNM and that you would have used the opportunity not to defend the young people of Beetham, but to say to the parliamentary representative, as a PNM myself, I sympathize, and so on behalf of the people of the Beetham, we are not of the view that you should have been treated in that manner. That is where I am going, and I feel that all of us have a duty to expose those kinds of hypocrisy. And of course, in the case of the overture, or should I say, or the position taken by the opposition leader in
she's a mad woman.
Venezuelan embassy, I want to say is a case of political kobo with a parasitic disposition. That's all I can say. Is opportunistic. I mean, here it is that we are in a very serious diplomatic, let's say, environment, in a maelstrom of diplomacy with, of course, Venezuela and so on. And you see nothing more than to go there. You're trying to attract attention. Who you're fooling? And of course, I always see it as well as, of course, Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the government. There's the positive, and of course, as you know, no positive could work unless you have a negative. Well, of course, clearly, the opposition leader has demonstrated her negative disposition, but that is all part and parcel of the makeup of antagonistic politics. But is a kobo of a parasitic nature conduct that Penny and, of course, her cohorts displayed by going to the Venezuelan ambassador at this time in particular. Go ahead.
Yes. I'm going to play some voice notes before we go to those lines there. Oh boy, people done ringing already. Now let me play some voice notes. Let me just play them voice notes early. Let me get them voice notes as the first opportunity this morning here, because they go vex. And there's always suddenly back the thing. And right now they're hot. They're ready.
Yeah, well, I hope that those young people are listening, and I hope that their recent experience or the experience in those times compared to what is happening now and what we know now, would know that these fellas are prepared, of course, to use them and then, of course, discard them. Because I thought he would have said that's a good thing, the man staying in the Beetham and he living in the Beetham. I don't know, he get house and thing already. And, of course, well, if in effect, has moved out. Even though, of course, he may be physically still in the Beetham, but certainly that is just superficial and superfluous, because he can move out anytime. Whilst, of course, his colleagues, who he would have grown up with, his peers, will remain, of course, in the decadence that is the Beetham at this point in time.
Pleasant morning to the ground report. Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, the Pitbull of Radio, Lennox Smith, Mickie Kerr, Live Media. Pleasant morning to you all. I want to say this right. Beckles, this is called is authentic. Beckles, let me tell you something. Anytime Kamala had to meet somebody out of Trinidad, right, concerning this country here, you trying to meet somebody else. Imagine you putting yourself in with Venezuela. What information you want? What you want to do with the Venezuelan people right now? You're taking Rowley footsteps and Stuart Young footsteps and all who involved with them. Remember they went to Venezuela several times, making deal with Maduro. Rolling on and dance up and wind up his tail, and excuse my language. In Venezuela, I seen him. They shut down refinery for the same purpose. They make illegal agreement. What money they was paying Maduro every month for what? That is the secret that they never talk. So you follow in step. You want to have links. What Venezuela could do to you? You're not prime minister in this country, you know. You're not the prime minister. All your losers, all your satanic losers, all your opposition, and all who's paying him, win and inside going inside to talk a set of rubbish every day in Parliament. All who following all here is like you're following somebody who dead. What you want with Venezuelan? What you want in Venezuela? That you want some agreement with them to do what? Are they trying to destabilize the country? Are they trying to destabilize the country, sending messages to Maduro and them across the to say bad things about Kamala, calling Kamala name and all kind of nonsense? What agreement they want to Kamala? Kamala is not going Venezuela. She's not so stupid to go Venezuela to do what? They welcome Kamala. Kamala going in Venezuela to do what? You see what Venezuela doing their own people? They're trying to, the trap they're trying to set for sure. Our Prime Minister staying right here with our government and fix this country and bring it back. You head in front. You're in front like a abandoned number plate. You're always in front. A illegal number plate. You're always addressing yourself. Anywhere you go, Oman go, you go into. She ain't going Venezuela. They say you should go Venezuela with Rowley and all them and let them keep all you. Everything had to come out in the open, you know. Everything had to come out. Stuart Young wasn't going to Venezuela just so with a translator, you know. He going for a purpose. You understand? All the lick up the economy. Give the CPEP and URP workers money for the Christmas. Don't call on the government to give them. Or they take the money, or have their bank account is alleged. Or they skin the treasury dry. I want Rowley to answer question. The magistrate tell him to answer, you know. The magistrate tell him to, the judge or magistrate ask him to, he want the proper answers. What he do with the money? Why are we holding back information from the citizens of this country? Or they pay the lawyers big money and they want to say who all they give the money to? So happen the treasury belong to all you. You want Amor too? Amor say he don't want why to know how much money he give out. They all the money, oh. All they sharing and taking money, like all they fall in a button spit of money. All of that answer charges. Where that, I don't say it earlier and I'll say it again, where that refinery come from, you shall see. Who bring the refinery, they're responsible for it. Why did not send people to help the divers when they was drowning? People call and say they're coming and you say no. You have to answer charges, Stuart Young. Or they have to be arrested. You have to go in court and tell the court what? Why didn't send? Why refused to take help from people who wanted to save them? People are knocking anything to come out. Or they go in and talking a set in Parliament, asking a set a question. What you do with the $500,000 that you call for election? And all of all that answer charges, all those skin the treasury, and I'll go inside this Parliament now to talk like all innocent. Beckles, check yourself now. Go in, but I go sentence, you know. I feel only madness you're talking. You're posting up big picture with the Venezuelan people like you, some dignitary or something. You nothing. Always nothing, always dead people talking. Always you living dead. Every time Kamala have something, you falling in front. You fall into, you're following Stuart. Why you follow on to the right thing? Why you join the UNC government and come from Lazarus, not Lazarus, no? Hateful, bunch of devils PNM. Rowley out, but he still want to give his say. And that machine face potato one, ex-minister of External Affairs. Mind your business now, boy. Mind your business. And you didn't never defend the people. You never say nothing about closing refinery. You never say nothing about the divers. Demerit points and all kind of tax you want to bring. You ever say anything? You always go in like somebody stamp on your face and the face remain kind of open. Stay away now, boy. Go now. Go now. All get out now. March to all you.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Pitbull of Radio. Tell them. Tell them. Righteous indignation, tell them.
As your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country. But the Wally night, under SOE, we were in Afghanistan, all over Trinidad and Tobago. Hinduism rule and reign. The fact is that
Good morning, Ground Report. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, and the Ground Report, precious Ground Report listeners. Front burner here. My front burner this morning is that, like every morning we had to say, I had to say, I stand with my PM, because it seems like, and I love this stance. I mean, she's not wavering. Nobody going to bully me. Nobody's going to blackmail me. Nobody. I just I just watch this, and this media, every census start, most of the time, all three medias is have a headline, pertaining to like more Maduro side than Kamala. Maduro said there's no gas for we. Kamala is a lassie, and all different kind of different derogatory terms that is be planted on our front page of the newspaper. Now I don't buy none, but I just see it via these media, Facebook and things like that. I don't buy the papers. I just see it because I cannot see myself wasting $4 and $5 for that crap. You understand? So I just want to say, with these business people, these media people, when they're looking to buy material, I wonder if they say, boy, I can't get no Bolivia to buy my material, the bank run out of Bolivia, which is that country next door money. You don't hear nobody say they're running out of Bolivia. You don't hear nobody say, boy, I'm hunting for that because I'm going away and I want to buy something. So, everything is coming from America. All the online shopping that we do coming from America. All these companies that just do these online things is in America, is Amazon, is eBay, everything coming from America. You understand? And at the end of the day, what it is that we importing from Venezuela, that if Venezuela decide to cut we off, we go suffer. We go be in a better position because no more illegal migrants, no more illegal drugs, no more illegal arms and ammunition, no more illegal livestock, no more illegal entries in our thing. You understand? So I go be so glad if they decide to cut off and make sure and make a clean cut. We don't want nothing from Venezuela. Nothing from Venezuela. The people, nothing, none of the resources we want. You understand? And I think we will be better off if we ain't get nothing. But I see where Venezuela sending a couple containers of food stuff and building material and water, milk, clothing, and I see where a couple of the fast boats carrying cases of water and all of that. But you know something, Andy? I wake up and I realize I was dreaming because Venezuela is sending nothing over there. You understand? And most of the media, the news we getting is from the American media that is in Jamaica that I seen on YouTube. Me I seen Venezuela and no media outlet they cover the problems that Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, Cuba, Haiti and thing. I don't see them doing nothing like that. You understand? So again, once again, I just want to say I support my PM and I wish her all the very best. And PM, stand strong. When you're faced with bullies, you really just have to stand strong. You understand? As she says, she thought that the Carib come with a stand with her, but they siding with Venezuela. So I hope Jamaica get and all the other Caribbean islands who may suffer from this, I hope they get help from Venezuela. Bye.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Go ahead, Pastor John.
Morning, Andy, Mikey. Good morning, Lennox. Hey, you know what's happening here? This is a serious move by the PNM to destabilize Trinidad and Tobago and to make it ungovernable with a direct attack on the Prime Minister, by extension the government, but more so the Prime Minister, with the fake news saying that the Prime Minister is talking about war between Trinidad, Venezuela, and allowing Trinidad to be used as a base, aiding and abetting the United States Army to invade Venezuela, do what they want, extract Maduro, whatever the case may be. But all this, I think, is to block out the corruption from the previous Dragon gas deal. I want to encourage the Attorney General, I want to encourage the government, the Prime Minister, to seriously investigate the previous Dragon gas deal before entering into this one. What is happening here is that the illegitimate Maduro government is recognizing the opposition as the government of Trinidad and Tobago, the government in waiting, and the opposition of Trinidad and Tobago is recognizing Maduro as the legitimate government of Venezuela. And that in itself brews trouble. You see Penny signing a visitor's log with, I think, the High Commissioner of Venezuela or something like that, right? I think she's doing what maybe the Prime Minister should have been doing, and she's doing that probably looking as though she is the person that represents Trinidad and Tobago on behalf of negotiations and foreign deals and stuff. So that is, I look to me like a usurping of authority. Nevertheless, I want them to seriously investigate that previous Dragon gas deal. What will happen here or may happen is that the US force may go into Venezuela and extract Maduro and Delcy Rodriguez and get rid of this illegitimate government that lost the election and still holds on to power. Something has to happen there. And Venezuela, they have to get the oil and gas out. They have to get it out of Venezuela. I mean, what's the use having all that trillions of barrels of oil there, billions of barrels of oil, and it underground, and you can't make money out of it. So it has to be PNM trying to save themselves. I feel the former Prime Minister, the former Minister of Energy and others, I think they were bunkering fuel and gas from Venezuela. I think they formed a consortium among themselves and was selling it back at a high price to National Petroleum and other things, allegedly. I think that is what was going on, and because the fuel is not supposed to be expensive at the pumps. If we bring in that gas from Venezuela also, then that fuel is supposed to be cheap, because it takes two Venezuela bees to fill a gas tank in Venezuela. So if we are getting what we would call the premium and regular and stuff, because Trinidad wasn't producing gas at that time, from what I understand, then that gas is supposed to be much cheaper at the pump.
Good morning, Andy, Mikey, Lennox, and the Ground Report crew. Boy, you take all the words out of my mouth. Anderson William come here every day, saying that, oh, the people starving, the people hungry, the poor people starving, the people hungry, they want a job. You see now who he was making noise for? His nephew and the family who was CPEP contract. Not the poor people. His nephew and his CPEP contract. And then he can get a house from the government. HGC house he get from the government. When you see people saying there is UNC, you have to watch them. He only using UNC so he can get things from Mullah and Jolene John. Them ain't right people. Them ain't right people. He's a two-headed snake. You take the words out of my mouth. He's a two-headed snake. And then he come here on the program disrespecting old people, old women. Kamala's an old woman too, so that means you're disrespecting Kamala. He and Rowley and his nephew cut from the same cloth. Them is PNM, and they hate women. Bless, Andy. Have a good day. You see with this, you see in your snake now.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Andy morning is not Barry Ram, you know. You're calling his name wrong. It's Barry Bam Bam. Andy, you know Tabakit is right. Think about it. That's a dangerous thing she's doing there. She is setting up something that does not look good in the eyes of the public. Remember, they found this people that was going to assassinate Mrs. Besessa and the Minister of National Security. Remember that. That is why they call it state of emergency. Why now? She has to be doing this. They already said they're going to get back in the power by any means. Remember they said that? So Tabakit is quite right what he's saying. Penelope Beckles is singing for her supper. She know embarrassing house bacchanal taking place. I want to throw her tail out and bring back any young as leader of the party. So she's trying to do anything to make people feel she's strong and she's fighting. But she only showing herself as a big fool.
Good morning, Andy, Williams, Lennox Smith, and the Ground Report family. Andy, I want to tell you something. Do you not know that an impending war is about to take place between USA and Venezuela? And it goes further than that. China said that should USA attack Venezuela, they will retaliate with a war. They will defend Venezuela. Russia is also stockpiling military weapons in Venezuela. Yesterday a Russian plane flew over Trinidad. It went into stealth mode. Nobody picked it up and it landed in Venezuela. Right? Also, Iran has dropped off drones and other weapons in Venezuela and they are supporting them 100%. So I want the government of Trinidad and Tobago to stay out of this feud between Venezuela and USA and focus on rebuilding Trinidad and Tobago and restoring good governance. You see, I always used to warn you all on this show, we getting involved in darkness. I told you all that repeatedly, and Miss Santa Cruz and you and other people used to laugh at me and say all sorts of nonsensical things when I was just trying to tell you all, stay out of that. You see what happened now? The Prime Minister get banned from entering Venezuela. I have nothing more to say. Good for the government because they're not governing the country right. The country is in a shambolic state. It is imploding and cracking apart internally. Right now, Andy Williams, when you drive through several communities, all you see is rainforest because the grass is not being cut, right? And a lot of mosquitoes are biting people. That is dengue. Garbage is not being collected on time. Garbage pile up everywhere. The roads, look at the condition of the roads. The roads are falling apart. Numerous potholes. And I want to complain about that PTSC bus service that continues to falter and flounder and fail people. Yesterday, Andy, you know they make us wait 3 hours to get a bus to go Port of Spain in the San Fernando bus terminal. And all the buses that they had, which was a few, most of them were going to UWI and the others were going Faizabad, Princestown and Erin. So the UNC areas have buses, the UE students getting buses, and what about people who have to work in town? 6 months this government is in power and no improvement. But we're starting to insert ourselves. We are interlopers in this conflict with Venezuela and USA. And that is where our focus is. Andy Williams, this government is doing a pack of stupidness and I don't care what nobody say. You mean to tell me, Andy, when we wait 3 hours to get a bus yesterday to Uptown, when the bus came, you know what they did? They sent a stupid small bus that couldn't hold much people. Right? The bus went Port of Spain full. When we reached in Port of Spain now, I decided to get out and walk up the bus route and look at the Port of Spain bus terminal. And you know that Port of Spain has most of San Fernando buses right now, and most of the buses that belong to San Fernando in Citygate, they have signs at the windscreen marked bus for inspection. And then when I was going back to Citygate now, I saw a San Fernando bus with a Shogunna sign on it. A bus that belongs to San Fernando PTSC was working Port of Spain Shogunnas. So you mean to tell me, right? All the areas that belong to this government have transportation, but the other communities must suffer. They must do it all, they must have nothing. Right? 6 months in power now, you can't even buy buses to service the whole country. Right? But we minding Venezuela business. The government is extremely poor. And I want to tell Mr. Zakur, stop taking all the buses in San Fernando and sending them to you, because other people have places to go and they're not getting transportation. They're not informing people when the bus is coming in one in San Fernando. They're giving people wrong times, right? And people have to be waiting. Transportation has collapsed in this country. Go ahead and study this conflict between Venezuela and Trinidad, right? And let this whole economy sink into a morass of bankruptcy. I go on. Shame on this country and shame on this government.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mikey. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to everybody who's on the live. Andy, listen to this now. Like I know I was looking at Facebook and think is very evidently clear that PNM, boy, then that's so corrupt beyond measure. It's funny, you know. I see I saw that PNM donkeys on Facebook, right? Or the so-called educated donkeys, right? With that whole heaping set of rubbish, talking nonsense. I just wonder what does mean them people here, boy. These people and them crazy. Something wrong with these people, you know. Maybe that is what corruption does do to your mind. It does twist your mind. You understand? And sway your mind. These people and them strange, boy. PNM people. Oh God, boy, them is the worst.
No, but I understand. No, I Alright. Understand now. Alright, understand. Yeah. Do you agree that people had to be disbanded because of all the corruption and gambling, you know what's going on in people? Do you agree with that? Oh God, understand. Understand. I'm asking you a simple question. Understand. Let me ask you a question. How many people apply for this? No, understand. No. You see, I'm pretty disclaimer. You see, understand, buddy? I ask you, you know, you're going. No, I can't get the disclaimer. Anyway, the views and opinion expressed by the callers are not necessarily the views of management and staff at WZYE 95.9 FM.
Whoa, me didn't say no all of this. What going on with them Indian and them and tell Wall Street how to play disclaimer. You going on Wall Street program to fighting for PNM, talking about UNC contractors, fighting UNC boy. Nah. That's why you in there boy. I know, see why you playing. You was coming on this program to no. I ain't hear good. Let me hear this again. Because so that Wall Street I hear in there. I hear the man trying to ask you simple questions. No. Let me hear this again. Let me tell you, boy. Giving people problems for PNM, boy. You interrupting good programs for PNM.
No, I understand. Alright.
The UNC go get what coming to them? The UNC will get what coming to them? What coming to them? What do UNC do? Let me continue.
Understand. Yeah. Do you agree that CPEP had to be disbanded because of all the corruption and Jan didn't know what's going on in CPEP? Do you agree with that?
You want to talk about what's going on in CPEP under PNM? That's what the man saying. What about the corruption that's going on under the UNC? Anderson Wilson, what corruption is going on under the UNC? What is I really hearing here, boy? Why are you hearing here, boy, from this Anderson Wilson that's be hailing Munilal, hailing Jolinton? Let me continue. No.
But Anderson, I'm asking you a simple question. Anderson, let me ask you a question. How many people apply for this? Anderson, no. You see?
Something wrong with them Indian and them boy. Something wrong with them Indian them boy. What I mean by that? Dhoni's your partner, Dhoni's an Indian. Dhoni support the UNC. I wonder if Dhoni know that you going on this kind of racial kind of road. What do you mean by that, Anderson Wilson? Something wrong with them Indians and them? Who, Kamala? Well, they can't be referring to Munilal. No, to Jolene John. Who? What going on with who? Kamala Prasad says so we love? Rudal Munilal, who is your father? Who? What going on with who Indians you're talking about, Anderson Wilson? No. Officer D. Mohammed, don't go down that road. Don't go down that road. Don't ever let we program go to the gutter. Don't do that. Delete that if you could one time with immediate effect. Remove that from the screen. No. We ain't going down that road at all. You see the Indian, that kind of bacchanal thing? Don't do that. Don't let nobody, Hafiza D. Mohammed, carry down that road. Something wrong with them. Don't. Not on the ground report.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
We must keep them to our level. We must never go down to the scum, the bottom of the barrel, to to the level of inhumane behavior or attitudinal disgust or racial slurs, we must never be like the PNM. Let's don't go down to their level. Let's bring them up to our own.
I hear my name call.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nice ball, we hear them. But we not going to ever, none of us, go down the road of the PNM. Race, race, race. You see Tobago run them? Tobago love Indian people. They love our East Indian Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Mother Bernie, Silver Fox, Mr. Tobago, Mr. Tobago, the whole of Tobago love Kamala Prasad Bisesa, that wonderful, wonderful East Indian Trinidadian born Indian woman.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Right, let me make sure that what's right there move. Let me make sure what was right there move. We on the Ground Report, we will never, ever, ever go down to the PNM racial hatred, unpatriotic, treasonous as the opposition leader, penny that worth nothing. How they say, yellow belly penny is yellow belly, some belly penny, empty belly penny. I'm going to do a video today. Where's the name? It's called empty belly, yellow belly. I want the penny name. We on this program we don't ever want to see the Negro name there on nobody. We don't want that. Let them nasty, dirty, racial PNM people continue to attack the East Indian brothers and sisters. But on the Ground Report, we don't attack our African brothers and sisters at all. Because about unity, we love our African brothers and sisters. We want to bring them up to the ladder. We want to make sure they get house and CPEP contract just as African Kareem.
Bang, 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 bang.
So I'll play that once more. Yes! So hopefully Almighty God talk to he in the head, so you'll understand the road is going wrong. Why it is that at this point in time, the Pitbull radio is at a level 1 trillion on pushing back on his aggression towards the Ground Report program, towards the viewership, listenership of the program, for his P&M nephew that is in public office. Your petticoat showing something wrong. Let me take one more listen. If somebody didn't send this, I never know. This is your behavior on other people's program. Tell her to cut you off. Tell her to play disclaimer. I never know this.
No, I understand. You don't get woke up and tell them, man. No, I don't get woke up and tell them. All right. Anderson. Yeah. Do you agree that CPEP had to be disbanded because of all the corruption and gang dealing what's going on in CPEP? Do you agree with that? Oh God, Anderson, Anderson, I'm asking you a simple question. Anderson, let me ask you a question. How many people apply for this? No, Anderson, no. You see, let me play the disclaimer. You see, Anderson, boy, I ask you, you know, you're going, no, I can't get the disclaimer. Anyway, the views and opinion expressed by the callers are not necessarily the views of management and staff at WZYE 95.9 FM.
I hear my name call.
Oh Lord.
I hear my name call.
Oh Lord.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Nice. I play out all the voice notes because I take off. I play it in plain mood to make sure nobody ringing while I playing those voice notes, all them things. So I play that set. So we will go with the calls, and then we will play all the rest of voice notes later down. That may come in now as I open back, as I take off the phone on flight mode, in order to get the voice notes and them playing. Oh God, don't tell Mother Bernie. Ah boy, let me play. I play them boy. Oh God, boy. Hey, don't tell Mother Bernie and them in Tobago day. All right, I will go back for that quick. Let me take some calls. I'll let make it short and sweet. Let me take some calls. Pleasant good morning to you, caller. Where you calling from? And what's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Boy.
Kingsley, a pleasant good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning to you, Andy, and good morning to you, Lennox Smith. Wow, I shock Andy to be hearing what taking place there and what you playing there with our good friend. And I thought that he know that his nephew in the political arena. And once in the political arena entitled to get excited, so I don't know why my good friend Anderson behaving like that. Your nephews are MP. Your nephew back big and broad. Because people calling me and asking me how Anderson behaving so. What side Anderson on? What side he on? And I say Anderson's a UNC. You know what I mean? But people complaining and I do not know. I do not know. But what I will say, Andy, we government is doing good. You see this last 5 months gone is better than the last 9 years. I could tell you that mean get no money, you know. You ain't seen pay me to say this, you know. I make it clear, you know, me and see coming for about 8 months now. It could be a year. You know what I mean? So me ain't get money to say this. But the fact remains that who in the history we move Adela from gas? No prime minister of this country do that. One of the best budget ever read in the last 9 to 10 years was under the Minister of Finance. So it's okay for the opposition leader to go on sit down with people at this time who the American after. It is okay for the opposition to hug up Venezuela ambassador. It is okay for the opposition to go and undermine Kamala Prasad, Mr. and the government. It is okay with that. And when the people question that, my good friend have a problem with that. My good friend have a problem with that. I do not know. Because if you're supporting your nephew, support your nephew. But if you're supporting your nephew, you come against supporting PNM on the whole because the nephew is PNM. And this is political war. And if you come in, you will get politically chopped down too. Because this is politically war. So in these things, you have to choose a side. You cannot be playing two sides of the coin. Be like me, be a rebel. Talk out, even talk out and say, hey, it's not a UNC again, it's a PNM, I supporting your nephew. Because after what we are hearing from the Minister of Housing, Arnold Roberts, if I didn't have a nephew with all that money, you think I was putting on a party hat? If I didn't have a nephew with all that money, you think I was putting on a party hat? I was going and ride with my nephew. I was going and ride with my family. It's millions. They're saying he make. They're saying he have a house and all. They're saying he get contract upon contract. And listen, you should have been in a better place then. You shouldn't be coming and getting on with the Indians. The Indians didn't do us nothing in this country. Why? In the last 9 years, Fires gone with the money. Inwood gone with the money. Ronan Sernan gone with all. Ronan Sernan gone with all. He show us, Anderson, he show us how much millions of dollars is fit in a Kai box. I always wonder how a person could come, because me, I never have millions to show. How you know how much million? Because $100, $200, $300, he shows on a stage, on a public platform, and tell us how much millions is fit in a Kai box. He know. Stuart Young go with all the money, what the government is doing. Me get nothing. I not know state board. I not know I know contract. But so far, what I see in 5 months, what the UNC do, it benefit the small man on the ground so far. It benefit the upper man, the middle class, the lower class, and better we come. And better we could only go better. We can't go back. We could only go better. We can't go back. And I always say, when it's time to hold the link, to grab the chain, I am here for that. People know I have my issues. Of course, everybody have the issues. And when in a family, you will have issues. You will quarrel. You will agree. But at the end of the day, I rather the UNC run this country at this time. I rather Kamala Prasad run this country. This is not about race. This is not about Indian and African. This is about bread and butter. And today, I pay gas in my car. I get it more. Ask about wait now, Kingsley. Your needle going up. After 9 years, my needle going up. My needle wasn't going up at all. But after 9 years, I could say that my needle. No, I use super. I know I'm at that point, so I will put $100 in gas. I might put 50. I might put 100 again. And so it be going. But my needle, and I must say, the gas and bullet out, you know. I must say the gas and bullet before watch me now. I telling you this, and if I see the UNC going bad, and you know, I will see the UNC going bad, Andy, you know, I don't play games. I don't play games. Again, as I close now, Andy, I want to thank Kamala Prasad Bisasa for holding the link with America, for showing that strength that America and Trinidad is one, and we do not need Venezuela gas. We do not need the CARICOM to stand with we. We could stand on our own. The CARICOM do not speak for Trinidad and Tobago. The Caribbean leaders do not speak for Trinidad and Tobago. Kamala Post get a mandate to carry out her policies. And if her policies is to go after narco drugs men, Venezuelans and them will come in here. Andy, you know what's going on here? We didn't see a boat coming here for the last 3 weeks. We didn't see a boat coming here with Venezuela, 1,000 them packing a period. Because they're coming to our country. Because the period could turn over and somebody could die coming to our country. They're free to come. They ain't coming again. They ain't coming in the thousands and in the hundreds again. So, Andy, our country is one of the heatiest country today in the Caribbean. Our country right now is giving Guyana competition. Guyana a little bit right now in front of us. A little bit Guyana. In the next 3-4 months, we're gonna pass back Guyana. Our country right now, Andy, is one of the richest country in the Caribbean.
Right, rack up.
So let us stay focused on bread and butter. We stand with America. We stand with the troops and them here. We see our children feel so happy to go on the boat. What Venezuela have to offer us? Nothing, my brothers. Thank you very much. And listen, I share my boy, partner boy. I'm sorry.
Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Andy, I have a bone to pick with you. Good morning. Lennox to you, Lennox, newbie, Mickie, everybody. Where is your 3-minute limited voice notes and call rule? Where is it, Andy?
I'm thinking
you can't bend the rules, Andy. No, they wouldn't take you seriously. And you should have cut off Busman. Let me deal with he first. You're talking about it good for Kamala. Where Maduro say, who is Maduro? Kamala won her seat. Kamala won the elections. She didn't thief it like Maduro. So who is you to come and say good for what Maduro tell her? But it's good for you that you're not getting no bus. It's good for you. I don't buy a bicycle. The ugly one from Port of Spain South City buy a bicycle. Go and buy a bicycle. Nobody have no pity for you again. It's good every morning you will come in like an empty dustbin banging on the pavement. No bus, no bus, no bus. It's good. And now you with a racist statement that they sending it in all UNC constituency. That is why you will never get a bus. For your mind, all your racists and them with all your nasty mind. You see, Andy, how now? All you want to bolt lock the bando after the horse has bolted? When we were telling all the time about that nasty mouth man from the beatum, the things that you keep saying, all you used to facilitate him. You and all of those people on the chat as well, they would facilitate him. Why? Because he used to be cussing Santa Cruz, right? Look how now what it is he did. I felt so ashamed of him last night that Wall Street had to cut him off. He had to cut him off. And look at how now you got an epiphany about what it is he's doing. Me afraid him, you know. I ain't afraid him. Because as fast as he tell me, I could very well answer him back. Right? Look at what it is take place. So talking about UNC will get word coming to them. I hope Munila, the Indian who you always cussing, and Jolly John looking like an Indian now with all she here. Right? I hope all of them listening to him. We better stretch out your hand. When you stretch out your hand to beg for the 100 bicycles, for the beat-up children, Moneyland should know what to do with it. You hear? All you have no shame. All you only want to put out all your hand to get what all you want. And here you only cussing Indian. And he's not the only one cussing Indian. Every time you have to hear about the Indian this and the Indian getting this and the Indian getting that. Indian people has worked hard for what it is they have, Andy. You hear? Indian people has worked. Yes, it has some of them, maybe who were in the PNM, was just stretching out their hand and getting. Right? But we all know that Indian people has worked damn hard for what it is they have. And it's very unfair. Here we cussing. It all over. And I said, next one for you about a racist about Diwali night. And this is a Hindu government. What other government all you had before? Obia government? Because he said he went Lekoto to deal with Manning. He said that he went Lekoto to deal with Manning. And let me tell you something. I'm not going over my 3 minutes, but I waited long enough, an hour waiting on you. Let me tell you something. Like the Lekoto Jumbie still attacking Penny. What on earth was that woman thinking about when she went to meet and greet this man? She and the next failure aim we wrong. But she is not the opposition leader again, though, because according to one of those foreign news stations, is David Abdullah is the opposition leader. You see, that's why nobody don't recognize Penny. What Penny did there was so wrong. I don't know what it is that she is trying to prove, right? What it is that she's trying to prove. And from the beginning, the genius from the beta was born in this war. Well, we see now what it is they're trying to do is war against this government. And Andy, I kept saying over and over again, the PNM opposition and their supporters are bent on destroying this government. Right? I keep talking, Busman talking about they mess up the country. PNM mess up the country in 3,540 days. UNC only in office 180 days. They still try to clean the mess. So in your eyesight, all the mess that PNM left here, it looked as though it's UNC mess. No. That is PNM mess that UNC still trying to clean up. And it might take them years to clean up that mess. Right? So I stand in support of Mrs. Prasad Bissessar. And I hope our supporters stand in support of Mrs. Prasad Bissessar. And all these naysayers, we're pushing back on them. You hear? They have no right to come here and say and do the things that they're saying and doing. The lady is trying her best. And I'm glad what Mrs. Prasad Bissessar told Maduro. Your own people running from your country. Why would I want to come in your country? Telling the woman she's persona non grata. Well, Busman used persona non grata too. Mrs. Prasad Bissessar don't want to go in his country. The man stole his election. And look at it. You had a whole conference to say she's persona non grata, and you had Penny entertaining one of his people. But I say, Andy, if Maduro behaving like that, and Mrs. Prasad Bissessar keeps saying she had no war, so I don't know what stupid this Busman talking. We are closer to Venezuela than any one of the other CARICOM countries. If they spit, they could spit right over in Trinidad, right? She kept saying she had no war with the Venezuelans, but Maduro and Delcy feel that she should have sided with them. And I saying this morning, and I'm saying it big and bold, Mrs. Prasad Bissessar is persona non grata. Take back your people. She's not spending our money to mind all your people. Andy, thanks a lot for listening to me. Take care and have a good one.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh, Lord.
I hear me name call. I hear me name call.
Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution in the Ground Report this morning?
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Andy, where Papa? Andy.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning.
What, Papa, what? What do you wrong? KFC.
In land of the fire.
KFC.
So you take
KFC.
take a blame.
Where KFC? You say where Papa? What did the Pitbull do wrong this morning when it comes to Anderson Wilson?
And then
let me hear you.
No.
Your phone mute, boy. Your phone muting and coming on, and rubbing on your face.
Yeah.
Look at mute again.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah.
I say you gotta do. We're not different up PNM and this program here. Cream said there's a PNM, he's an MP in the land of the fire.
But me no understand going on with that kind of behavior. It's something like a white jacket, black jacket, or what? Because you come on the program here sometime and say Mullah is the father. And that we see on the worship program. So you expect the UNC to watch people like we in the party, they go watch like we in snatch hour. And they say I do better than that man. I have to know where you say better choose that side, you know. They better choose that side. But and then I'm calling on the Honorable Prime Minister. You see she MPs on them, she trying to make she government look bad. Because some of them MPs on them, when you call them, they don't answer in the phone. Like a little simple problem with me, what's going on right now. It done partial legal minds and thing already. Like yesterday, when by the place I get to realize my files come and it went back. You understand? Cool yourself, choose that side. Go back home. Bless.
Bang, bang, bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Yeah, my name is Orlando. Orlando.
Hey, Orlando number 2. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just calling to see the trouble they're talking about. The American, Kamala bring the American internet. American was there since 1901. American was there since 1901. They come to the war, 1942 War 2, and they build the base down Caranite. They build the base down Chagaramas. They build the base in Kumoto. They built the base in Camden to save Trinidad. When Hitler was fighting the World War, flying planes over Trinidad, we called for help. Not we, but the person who was running the country those days called for help, and they get help. So that's what they do there right now. They're trying to make it look like the American just come. American was over years ago here. 99 years they get lease. And the lease was up and they left. So tell them people we're calling and say Kamala invite them and Kamala let them come and this and that. Anytime Trinidad in problem, let them know that Trinidad is a baby country to America. That is American baby. They have to look over their baby. So don't let them come and talk the bullshit that I'm sorry for saying that again. Don't make them feel like they could talk what they want to talk and say Trinidad bringing American in Trinidad. It don't work so. Trinidad is the baby country to America. Any baby country, because when Germany leave, all the German leave and went to Argentina, and they went to different countries like Argentina, Brazil. Them is not Spanish-speaking country. Them is speak Portuguese. And they was so that they call them the blue-eye kids. So they were, when Hitler started to install them all in Argentina and in Argentina and Brazil. And that way, when America gets serious, he says South America going to take over the whole of the Caribbean and all the islands. So that's why America come to Trinidad and build the base in Trinidad. Down Chagaramas, they build it in Camden, and they build it in Kumoto. So don't tell people. And I will tell you something, my grandfather, great-grandfather, my grandfather worked for them. The people who build the base is not white people. It's like you and me build the base. We hand mix concrete and cast all those things down Chagaramas Day. So don't fool yourself and say they didn't come. These people come to build base in Trinidad to save the baby country. Trinidad is a baby country. Trinidad is one of the smallest countries around all the countries. And they come to help Trinidad. So they didn't come now. They come 100 years ago and help Trinidad. So when people talking bullshit, and sorry again, when people talking things like that, it don't worth it. And the boss man, he could see the land drone and all about her drones and had this. He working with the CIA or something or what? But
All
they
right.
work with the CIA.
All right, thank you
Yeah.
very much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Bang, 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 bang.
I want to play some voice notes. Oh boy. Time check is 30 minutes too. And Mother Bernie, I had to play Mother Bernie voice note at least. Tobago, we had to get a contribution from Tobago. Remember, it's Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mickie, Kerr, Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know where all of you fretting up on yourself about Venezuela and who backing them from who ain't backing them. Them can't just come in. We space just so. It's not a world war. It's not a world war. They can't just walk into Trinidad and Tobago just so we ain't get no beef with Venezuela. Venezuela beef with we. Because if Stuart Young could take his daughter, we're fine with all them drugs, and she end up in Venezuela, then we have to understand that the government ministers that we had in the past was in the drug trade. I don't care who Vex lost. They were in the drug trade, and the CARICOM people that siding with them and talking about zone of peace, all of them is in the same boat. They're in the same boat like Maduro, and they know why they're saying these things. All of them need to leave the country. The people in the country are supposed to vote out all of them and bring new blood. They ain't good at all. They ain't good. And we have to remember when Miss Arima used to call in. Miss Arima says not that the people don't want Kamala. It's the CARICOM where they want she, and that is the truth. It is the truth. You're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. When we don't leave the woman let she function and do she work, what side she siding with who? Side with who? We want somebody to side with we right now. Side with who? She not siding with the wrongs. The things that they're doing was wrong. All these deals that they make, they never come back to put nothing on the board for we to hear what's going on. Every minute Stuart Young jump. When we had the oil spill in Tobago, Stuart Young jumped 2 days after that and went to Venezuela. He wanted to tell them that the boat capsized with all the illegal oil and the illegal cocaine. Then talking them things, the Tobagonians not stupid, they could come here and rant and rave them and Sil Dennis and all of them could rant and rave PNM dead. And he dead in Tobago. We don't want them. We don't want them here. Let them leave. Let them leave this place. We don't want them here. Penelope because it's shame, she's shame to know that as a political leader, she can't control she masses. You have more than one political leader. They're only riding over she and saying what they want to say and do what they want to do. All you going in the parliament to erupt the parliament. All you can't bring down this government. All you ain't ready yet. All you ain't ready yet to bring down this government. All you behaving as though, well, Venezuela is where you come from. All you born and grow inside it. So anything that happened there, all you have to involve all yourself in it. Kamala says she will give the U.S. the territory if they invade the Essequibo River in Guyana. But then the Guyanese said, damn deceitful to because them and all talking, boy. All you leave that woman there alone. She was sent here for a purpose. And the purpose have to be nobody and fighting she to put she out. And I like how she's standing up. She hold and she shake. And the most they could say, but she drunk. And she alone a drink rum. When Rowley been fall along by the savannah, when I'm to him, they but tell lies saying I eat for the day. The man drunk as a fish. The man used to come, you remember when he been drunk where he put the SOE at Tobago here when he come over for keep a big party with his friends. And after he drunk, he wake up 1 o'clock in the morning and tells Stuart Young them to put one SOE. So they don't talk about Kamala and junk. All of them does junk is why he ain't here so. And then this one coming to talk about Kamala. Don't care about children. No shame at all to say that. All them baby grant and all, she built a train hospital and them turned it into a pandemic hospital. Thief out all the equipment, come to Tobago, Roxborough, and put it there like if they buy equipment and when they don't have to carry it back. Who ain't care? That's a caring woman. She does make sure everybody, children be somebody. Look, she fix up all them school. Before school open with Dolly said she spent 10 million on it. She lied, said, and she and all opening up, she gum in parliament to ask this question and ask direct this question. But she ain't ask herself. She spend the money without use in this place and the children and them. That is why they was behaving so like all kind of bacchanalists inside of the school because teacher and all carrying cocaine to sell in school for the children. They don't care about the children. They're making the children look like if they respect anybody. Let her leave that woman there alone. As she do, she walk. And we with the Trinidad and Tobago, we stand up. Nobody and throwing she down before she time. She have 5 years and more. And there she will be. Who vex lost. It's either they take it or leave it. Dead horse. And they're riding a dead horse and then the battle done. They're done in Trinidad and Tobago because everybody's seen the eater food full and them. Everybody was eating a food and their belly full until it burst. And the people at Trinidad and Tobago suffering. They'll go to hell. Petrochin was there and Rowley closed it down. Now we come into Venezuela talking about Carmel and welcome that she want to go there. That is why she had to send back all of them when they get here for them. Send back the citizens and them and give them. I don't know why them here. And we don't want them here. He bring them here for let look good because he and his partner there do the crime. And he bring people them here for let Maduro believe that he for him and he with him. Let them get out of here, boy. We don't want them. I'll have a good morning and you were Andy, I tell you already, stop ranting and raving up yourself. You're not well. Take your time. I know you're very thinking about your country, you know. But you have to take it down, boy. You have to take it down. When you sick, everybody laughing. When you're sick, they're laughing at you. Take it down. Yes. Do what you have to do for your country, but take it down, please. Have a good morning.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Stay calm!
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, my brother, good morning, Andy. Lennox and Mickie T. What I feel here, blessed morning to Trinidad and Tobago. My contribution this morning is that the level of, I want to use this terminology towards Beckles, the level of nastiness, forgive me if I sound contrary, this woman shows up herself to be a very nasty person, very deceitful, hypocrisyness within her is to the highest level. She shows up herself to be the enemy of the state. She's the enemy of Trinidad and Tobago. If this woman could show up herself having a link or communication or that linkage with Venezuelan people heads, this woman is an enemy of Trinidad and Tobago. This woman is a devil. This woman wants people to support her and she knows the position that Trinidad is in right now with Venezuela. And she's going and showing up herself in this kind of way like, okay, all is well. So according to the brother who called a while ago there, what information that she has about Trinidad and Tobago, that she's willing to share with the enemy. Trinidad and Tobago, we need to watch ourselves for this woman. This woman is a demon. This woman is the enemy of Trinidad and Tobago. And anybody who's supporting this woman after what they've seen there and on the picture, or you know, what they've seen there, we is not waking up to understand the level of this political arena that we are in with these people, these hierarchies we call them. Something is wrong. This one went and have a link with these Venezuelan people and shaking hands and so on. This woman is a demon. She's a nastiness. My mother used to say, she's a dirtiness. And she's an enemy of Trinidad and Tobago. So we need to check ourselves and realize that God sent the Honorable Auntie Kamala to bail us out of this ship that is sinking. He sent a rescue raft or boat or shuttle to help us. And we have to be thankful. Let us support UNC and get ourselves back together as a nation, as a country, and get rid of this PNM government, vampire government forever. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, so God bless, and you all have a good day.
Don't leave yet, none of you. We're going to give you a 10 minutes again. We have to play all these voice notes. We have a lot of voice notes that we have to play.
Bang, 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 bang.
Today, I'll be going and deal with Penny Beckles and the PNM very serious. And when you all get that video, share it all over Trinidad and Tobago. All TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, Andy, good morning, the ground report. Lennox, could you answer this question for me? Can the Foreign Affairs Ministry investigate that issue with the fly-by-night opposition leader when she visited the ambassador of Venezuela? Could the Homeland Security, could they investigate this? Because that's something fishy. That the people should be concerned over this thing. This topic should continue right through all the program this morning. That is a serious thing. What she went there for? Like she went to give milk or something?
Yes, Andy. I didn't want it to stay too long on the other one, but nevertheless. So I wanted to say, and I also forget to say that this nonsense, this bacchanal, this confusion president in Venezuela, the Delcy woman or whoever she is, you're running up and talking about all gas deal is done with Trinidad and Tobago and this and that, the talking there. You see how ungrateful this people and them really is? This Teotiong who can't even understand if they tell cussing he or the running he in Spanish, he don't even know if they're going or coming. You hear? When he was Minister of National Security, when they was there and he with a mic and he talking, he didn't even know what the people them saying. You're running up to do them favor. Watch the outcome today. They're very ungrateful. Them nature is ungratefulness. You hear? So what we telling we Prime Minister right now, according to what she said and the decision that she is making Trinidad and Tobago, let us start to scrape up every single one of them and start to pack them in a boat and send them right back. It could be one who now come out from the mother's womb, cut the navel string and send that one to right back. I'm telling you, you have to move brutal just as how you're moving brutal with them. Trinidad and Tobago, tell me if I'm making sense. Because them people is ungrateful people. Let them go and face what they have to face now across there. You hear? Because at the ending of the day, in this lifetime, when they feel sorry for people, they feel like a trample over here. Here what's going on. Them could move hard, you could move double time harder. And it's that. Don't take no nonsense. You hear what we're saying? So we Prime Minister have to do what she have to do and stand our grounds. And that is exactly what she's doing. And who don't like it? And from we, Trinidad and Tobago, they'll see we telling all you, Ista la vista, muchas gracias. Yeah? And it's that.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
That's the morning Telegram report, Andy, Mickie and Lennox. I want to tell you, boss man, to shut the hell up. If you know what you're talking about, right? Kamala know what she is doing. Kamala is not even putting her foot in Venezuela. Okay? If Rowley and Stuart Young, with the playbook, to get Jagan gas oil from Venezuela, it bust, right? Kamala is doing everything in her power to fix this country without Venezuela. That's why she's not meddling with Venezuela. Let Venezuela talk how much you want to talk, how much they can talk again. Anyway, God bless our Prime Minister and all who is our UNC supporters. behind her 100%. God bless.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nobody. I'll play that next 2 voice note tomorrow. I'll play the last one, which is the shortest one now.
Morning, everybody here. Now, I normally don't attack people, and I'm not attacking anybody now, but I will dismantle your arguments. I will rubbish your arguments. So I think it's the bus man. He put a message or called in, and he said, a stealth Russian plane. No, a cargo plane, right? From Russia flew into Venezuela, stockpiling arms. It flew over Trinidad. It went into stealth mode, so nobody knew it passed, to carry weapons and then went ahead, and there's my point, to try to frighten the people of Trinidad and Tobago with that Nancy story. There's no such thing as a stealth cargo plane. Russia and China's ability, over China is going to retaliate. Russia and China's ability to retaliate, to intervene, is zero. Russia and China has no expeditionary capability in this part of the world. They barely have it in their own part of the world. Ask Ukraine, right? So there's no threat from the Russians or the Chinese. Yes, they are in Venezuela, and he seems to be fine with that. He seems to be fine that Venezuela has been taken over by Russia, China, and Iran. He was right about that. Iran is there too. Hezbollah, right, is who trains the Venezuelan paramilitaries. You see, in this world, you have to take ideological positions. Politics is about ideology and interests. And if you do not have ideology guiding your interests, meaning your core values, guiding what you see as your interests, and if and when you should engage in your interests, then you would find yourself being a rudderless ship. So his belief is leave Russia and China to have Venezuela and certainly have Trinidad, right? And we should stay out of it. That's for children and puppies. If you're going to be a grown-up in this world, you have to know when to stand where and for why, okay? And not be a little turtle all the time. So his little attempt to frighten people, which is exactly what he did, is what they're getting a lot of in the news and everywhere else, right? And we as Trinidadians need to grow up and see the play for what it is and know where and when we need to stand. Stand for something or fall for anything.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mickie. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to everybody who's on the live. Andy, listen to this now. I see, and I get to understand that Russia flying a plane into Venezuela sometime day before yesterday and thing. Now, from the understanding that what is coming out of Venezuela and American thing, right? It appears that we don't know what the Russians and them, if they're bringing anything into Venezuela, right? I mean, nobody really sure exactly what it is. And what is we know what is the connection because Russia have interest in Venezuela. But we don't know what is really going on with that. But I think what have Maduro scared is the fact that they see them warships and them will come down here in Trinidad that have Maduro on edge. And that's one of the big issues here. The other thing is Penny. Penny, you see what you're doing there? And you see what you have done by visiting the Venezuelan ambassador? I don't know what is wrong with all you know. But you see all that simmy and all that stupidness all they're getting on with. I figure all you have a lot of cocoa in the sun. But don't worry, as I always say, go do sleep. Go do sleep. And watch me. All you go answer, you know. All you will answer to go for them thing. Because Kamala didn't come there just so, you know. God put you there, so let me tell all of that. You Almighty put that woman there. Right? And what is to happen will happen. And it's that.
Bang, 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 bang.
Pleasant good morning, Mickie, Lennox, and Andy. Well, Lennox and Andy, the only thing I can see now is that Penny should go and cut grass and thing now. Because if she could do something like that, committing treason, that is what you call committing treason. You're undermining the government and you're trying to be peacemaker. That is not your duty. That's why I keep saying they need a new opposition. I hope all them parties out there trying to get themselves and act together, go after the opposition bench. You understand? These people and them is real corrupted, boy. Imagine Marcel and all. Everybody saying he's an angel coming out from any big time. Look what's going on. And when I was at the world disguised as God, yes. Well, boy, I don't know what to say again. Just start. MPNM is just deciding to destroy this country, boy, at all means necessary. All right, blessings. All right, blessings, everyone.
We, Papa! Wanna go bring my co-host in this? Johnny is saying Lennox is looking like Anne-Marie hit him some hard cough this morning before he leave the house this morning.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's not Anne-Marie cough him, it's PNM and Penny them have him looking like that this morning. Every time he looking like his ex-wife bounced him up yesterday and cough him up or had him running with a cutlass and he take off with his short fat self, running from this mad ex-wife he had there from chopping him up. Then I'm gonna say, yeah. But Anne-Marie, nah.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
I suppose many people will fall victim to the fact that looks are deceiving. So continue to deceive yourself. And of course, it may or may not be a benefit to me or indeed you, but make your assertion. This is a democratic program, but looks are deceiving. I'm very, very much conscious, aware, committed, and indeed is not a victim of being cuffed or in any way abused. All right? Let's get that clear.
Oh, Lord.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's very
Good morning,
interesting
bro.
development, and of course we'll continue tomorrow.
Session must straighten out that parliament. UNC members must be. Good morning, Ground Report. Prime Minister Bissessa must straighten out that parliament. UNC members must be instructed to robustly oppose the Speaker as a prelude to his removal. He's an excellent lawyer, but wants to be fair to the PNM, and it appears that a number of them are his friends. And in doing so, trying to be fair, he's been very ineffective and is allowing the PNM gang of wannabe hooligans and wannabe gangsters to get away with any and everything. That place has become so undignified and is bringing the parliament into odium and disrepute every day. I am very surprised that the marshals have not already put out half of those PNM members, each of them at least 3 times already. My next point, the PM must find out from Roger Alexander why the police has not already arrested and locked up that person who is putting up on Facebook the Prime Minister house and telling drug pusher and drug lord Maduro to send missiles there. It was Christmas list. Christmas list is on a treason charge. And anybody who had made any threats against Rowley had been arrested and brought to court. If the Prime Minister Kamala is not concerned about her safety and and the responsibility of the police and their functions. UNC members are not of that, are not so minded. These people should already be brought to court and locked up. Thank you.
Good morning to the Ground Report team. I just want to say that Rowley is using Penny to get what he wants and the 1%, and the drugs cannot coming into our country and our border is being protected by Trump. Didn't Camille Robinson Regis says that what Trump going to do? Well, Miss Regis, you've seen what Trump going to do. I stand by my Prime Minister. I love my Prime Minister, and she is going to get her citizen to where she wants. She's protecting her citizen of this country. Have a good day.
Morning, Andy. Morning, Andy. Early this morning. Yeah, I'm on the road. I'm headed to Montana. I'm close to Montana. Hey, morning. Hey, I got something to say, man. I've got a bombshell. I got something I gotta say important. All right, I'll call. And I'll let you know. I can't explain it over. They call here, all right? So, I'll call you, all right?
Tomorrow, Kenrick, you go call in and explain tomorrow that bombshell. Oh boy.
Good morning. You may have some areas in your life that you need to get under control. God is saying, don't put it off any longer. Today is the day to start. Today can be a new beginning. If you will take this to heart and be willing to press past the pain of change, a year from now, you won't be the same person. You will be free from addictions, free from bad attitudes, free from the bondage that has been holding you back. Make sure you are practicing the right things. Starve any bad habits and feed your good habits. If you do this, you will rise higher, and God will pour out his blessings and favor in your life. Friend, don't let anything master you. Develop better habits. Get rid of anything that is not producing good fruit in your life. Remember, your bad habits today will determine your future. Examine your life. Take inventory of your habits. And when you find something that is not right, be quick to change. In the process, you will establish the habit of becoming a better you.
Nice. It's a voice notes, man. I see Kenrick send one.
Andy, I'm very upset, man.
Oh boy, no, Tabaki, no calls. Only cutting the calls. Oh boy. Let me finish those voice notes.
Morning, Andy and Lennox. Andy, why we, the law-abiding citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the good people, why we have to be going through this disrespect, this drama, this hate, all the low-life things that are being handed out by Penny and she opposition and the supporters? Why should we be going through this thing every day, right? For 10 years, let me say it again. Rowley had this country down in the gutter. Nobody used to stand up and make a bacchanal. Them PNM people, they accepted all the crap. And now every day, they come into disrupt progress. Every day they have something negative to say and do about this government. I am mad and I am vexed with UNC this morning. Because you know why? All you have to understand, we know you're not going to be bullies, or we know you're not going to take advantage of people. We know you're not going to discriminate or whatever and negative. But at the same time, flex all your muscles. All you have the power, use it. And when I say use it, I am not talking about using it or abusing it to do people the wrong thing. Look at the amount of evidence we have against these PNM and their wrongdoing. When are you going to tell the AG or the police or the whoever the hell to start charging them? They have to know the place. You understand? They have to understand. They could jump high, they could jump low. They could say this, they could say that. UNC is the government of Trinidad and Tobago. All you have respect. All you have no power. A fed up all you. Every day all you and CNC through the media and all these PNM good for nothings on a path to destroy this nation. But it ain't gonna happen, you know. It ain't gonna happen. You understand? And it's about time, UNC. It's about time. All you make these PNM people start butting in the crease. It's about time they start being in the lane. You understand? Trinidad and Tobago does not belong to them. And we had enough for all you. All you overdoing it. We trying to build. All you destroy already, we trying to rebuild. Don't come now to try to stop this progress. You hear? I'm fed up all you. All you should be shame all yourself. All you set of demons.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. So bad, Corey Marcel treat Anderson Wilson on that contract, all of in the benefit of the PNM. They give Anderson Wilson a house, and Anderson Wilson tried to defend blood, chicken, and water. But when you win, we win politically dread. We're not defending Corey Marcel and the PNM. Them is PNM. White jacket, black jacket, and the whole week. And the civil soon done by the parliament, and I see like he's a parliamentarian. You need to go and ask the father, to see father to run through the back all kind of thing, you know. Going on down there and getting $300 and $500. So they're watching me in the party like dog now. And getting it $200 and $300. I not on that. I got better, I had an opportunity so much training them. I a fighter at the UNC. I do like the PNM. And I'm not living in a PNM stronghold. I live in a UNC stronghold. So I fully UNC. Yellow is the code. But I call in the Honorable Campus as a successor. And the MPs and them like Van Damme Moet and Kenny Sharman and them I take out pictures with. I thought I come out the picture frame like I go back in the picture frame like my simple little thing. You don't pass your legal process already. You just for Ryan Ramcharan, the permanent secretary, to handle my citizen if I go in heaven while staying in hell. Christmas coming. Bless. As I come in and bonfire. Because it has some MPs try to bring down my government under the Rebel Campbell side processor. Minister, Prime Minister, so they bust their head, call them in, because they help us who help them to put them in poverty. Yeah. Bless. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Andy, what in the dark? Let's come out to light. And the sin is that ring down PNM. And the sin playing the two sides of the coin. The same Willal is the father. He going down by the parliament all week. And harassing Munilal for $500 and $300. Go and support your nephew. Your nephew make a set of money in CPAP contract, agency housing. He's a politician. We burn and fire in the PNM and the radio station. It's not a defend no PNM, you know. Because we don't want about the PNM in power. Anything necessary, we have to keep the fire blazing from that evil, nasty, wicked PNM government. And then I have been a problem. I a fighter, true fighter. UNC strong. I told them fight. And I tell MPs, I call on and knocking on doors to get a little assistance and opportunities, and I get ignored. I call on the Honorable Prime Minister to look into that because she said people less unfortunate and help who put all in power there. I call him Van Damme Moet, Kenisha Hamel. She not answering she phone. Van Damme Moet is the Minister of Social Development. She know what going on with me. She stopped answering she phone. And they are seeing and knowing what going on. You know. I said, man, I go solo like Anderson Wilson. But the time for me to talk to see what's going on all over Trinidad and Tobago. But they try to let me out, you know. Because I'm not suffering in silence, so I come out and talk, you know. I fight and toil, and I get victimized on the PNM, you know. And they keep up the good work, and do we gotta do, nigga? Love.
Morning to the ground report. The solution to the Venezuelan situation with Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela, just let the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago start to walk with the ID and have the immigration officers moving in police vehicle patrolling this country. And in about 6 weeks' time, there'll be none of them here again. That's the easiest way to get rid of them. They can't fight us no battle. Bye.
Andy, good morning again. I hope you get to play this voice note. Good morning to you, Andy, Lennox, Mickie, Newbie, and everybody. This is directed to Lennox. Lennox, you need to clean up the corridor transformation chat. Slimy is bringing down your chat with his nasty, derogatory cursing. Lennox, that's why a lot of people not sharing your chat because of Slimy and his nastiness. And if you want to gain traction, Lennox, you'll have to do something about it. Look, people on this chat complaining about it too. Sometimes when I come on here in the night, I just block the chat and listen to you. I am not sharing. I don't want people to see that kind of nastiness, Lennox. You need to do something about Slimy on your corridor transformation program chat. Thanks.
And I see the people send things, Lennox. I catch him a tail to gate. So when you get chance, Lennox, you gotta go up on corridor transformation and block Slimy. You gotta block Slimy. I catch him a tail. He raw. Lennox, I see it. The man raw now. The man cussing.
I don't pay attention to that, but certainly when comments like these reach my attention, certainly, and it affects, of course, the veracity and the image as well as the reach of the program, then, of course, action has to be taken. So rest assured, Ms. Santa Cruz, your concern has not fallen on deaf ears, and I will ask my people to do the necessary. But I'll certainly look at it particularly tonight.
Yeah. And what's it when he live? Die when you are organized and you see eating Slimy, bam, block him one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very easy exercise. I've learned the technology, so it shouldn't be a difficulty. But I like to give people free rein, but you cannot be obnoxious to the point where you are disturbing others. It is nothing. It is a real life situation. You cannot occupy space that infringes on your neighbor's territory. Very, very simple. The same thing, even though it is virtual, but it's the same principle applies. So therefore, you will have to be eliminated. That's all.
Andy, Mighty K, Lennox, Metro and Tobago Central here. Pleasant, good morning. Andy, I would like to say to bring out the Pitbull in here. This morning, they really bring out the Pitbull in here. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You understand the truth and nothing else but the truth. That's what this program is all about. And who can't deal with that can log out and go somewhere else and listen to something else. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So, Andy, what we're saying is, what really going on with Penny, boy? The little bit of brains that someone tells she have, or the little common sense she tells she have, Trinidad and Tobago. There's someone running up she whole self like if she's the prime minister of this country, boy. You running up to go and play pushy. That what going on with this woman, she playing pushy right now. To play she going and talking this and making peace and this and that. Miss Lady, go back to your last boss man and ask him from scratch where they had went Venezuela several times for to go and sign up about what and did not tell the country anything about what they was doing. Easy the sanction in this country. You hear? This stinking dead piping sprang in Hano Vision, empty-headed, cold-hearted, dirty, dead PNM government is what's doing that. You hear? And as we say, what in the dark will come to light. So thank God the right thinking citizen get rid of them on the 28th of April. So that people can really see the light and see the kind of nastiness and corruption the PNM was doing in this country. You understand? The truth must come to light. Them is the one who went across there. Don't ask the Stuart Young. You remember them doing here a big favor to hiding away his stepdaughter right now. And he needs to answer in Parliament. I want somebody in the present administration to ask the question, where is your stepdaughter? She was involved in a lot of drugs and wrongdoing. Why does she don't answer the question of why he don't answer the question of where she is today? She's supposed to be facing the full brunt of the law and maybe more too. You understand what we're saying, Trinidad and Tobago? Penny, you need to kind of mind your business and try and figure out what kind of agenda it is. You're not the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Stop going and make bad for people in this country. You hear what we're saying? Because people getting the story twisted. They're saying that is this present government, this present Prime Minister is the one who this and that and the other. People, all you have brains and all you have use it. When people was in Venezuela dancing the Congo line and paying every month US money, let them answer for what they was paying for. You understand what we're saying? Now that the woman come and put a stop to whatever was going on, everybody having a problem. All you stop play foolish, you know? All you know the right thing. You hear? And if it wasn't for she, we don't know what are going in this place. You hear what we're saying? So long story short, all you locked on and listening and try and pick sense out of nonsense. Penny, stay in your lane, mind your business with your bad spirit self, together with your rest of duncy-headed colleagues and them. All you know what you're doing, you know? Because the people on the ground see your lives is risk, you know? You understand what we're saying? The people life at risk when all they do all the rubbish, Penny. You understand? You're not the Prime Minister, mind your business. And that's what we're saying. You hear? We's one people, one nation, one love. Unity will always be the code, Andy. Locked on and listen, and it's that.
Gentlemen, good morning of the Ground Report and the Ground Report family. When I call this program, you should hear me speaking a lot about Venezuela. I live in amongst them. They are renting on the eastern side and on the western side of me. I am fully aware of their habits, their ways of life, how they conduct themselves, and it is really, really depressing if someone could understand. Imagine yesterday there was a fire being lit. The woman takes all her garbage, mostly Coke bottle and plastic stuff, throw it in the back of the place when she could just walk about 3 meters away and put it for the truck to dispose of. She sent her little children with a little kerosene and a box of match to light the fire. I've endured this they have done this for over 13 times. Speaking to the landlord is a waste of time. The police is useless. I called the fire service recently. The job.
Hold on. Let me finish this voice note. Hold on.
Imagine in this day and age. So they continue to burn the rubbish, and I have continued to inhale these plastic bottles and scents of all kind of plastic and stuff. These things are cancerous. They are dangerous to me, and I do suffer from wheezing from time to time. Gentlemen, I'm speaking about these Venezuelan people. They are not nice. 90% of these people in my area are very wicked and nasty. And I'm sorry to use the term nasty. But this is how I see them. And gentlemen, I need the government to get serious. Send all of them back. They are a drain to our economy. They are a drain to our health service in this country. And all of them have about 3, 4, 5 children. Our Trinidadians people don't have so much of children. Thank you, gentlemen. I don't want it to be too long. Have a good and blessed day.
Bang, 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 bang. Have to go. Short and sweet. You're ringing the phone while I'm playing voice notes. Go ahead, my brother.
Tabakit here. Andy, I call once more to make that deep clarion call. I call on the Commissioner of Police to launch a full investigation into the opposition leader, Ms. Beckles. Again, let me repeat. I make a clarion call to the Commissioner of Police to investigate the opposition leader, Ms. Beckles. I want to know what meeting she had with the American ambassador. You cannot tell me what is taking place in your country, and you are not the prime minister. You all are not the sitting government. And to go in and do such, it need to be condemned by all quarters. And again, I make a clarion call to the Commissioner of Police, investigate the opposition leader, Ms. Beckles, and also Amory Brown. It cannot be tolerated. We will not tolerate it. We have to speak out. What Ms. Beckles did there, it is wrong against diplomacy. I thank you, tabak it out and off.
Bang, 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 bang.
KFC, this is King's here. You will get help. Mohit and them will get help. I know they're kind of excited. I know you are UNC, and I know you defend the UNC, just like me, just like all of us. But Mohit and them, they will help you. It just no. I know I know my mouth watering, but I don't know. We have to wait still. We have to wait still, But hold your head, KFC. Hold your head up. Keep the fire burning in your belly. Let that fire burn in your belly. Yeah, we UNC and we proud. We ain't backing down. 9 years PNM, I'm sorry. 9 years PNM suffer. 9 years. What we do now? Turn me back on the UNC. You can't turn me back on the UNC. I want to say it, and I want to tape me. I rather suffer under the UNC than suffer under the PNM. I want to say it again. Oh, you didn't hear me? This is the king of the airwave. I rather suffer under the UNC and suffer under the PNM. You will never understand what I said. They gone for the day.
Oh boy. Well, I seen 3 missed calls, or 4 missed calls, some of my favorite set of people. See, Mr. Carnage was calling, I'm so sorry. Hope you ain't get vexed with me. Missed calls some Carnage, missed calls some Beulah, missed calls some Mr. Barrett Paul, missed calls some Miss Rodbrook. So a lot of you that not getting response from Kenrick Passad. I don't know, see truck man out there. So I see all of you all missed calls trying to get in on your number 1 program, The Ground Report. I'm so sorry that I could not accommodate each and every one of you. While you all was calling, it had to be that people was on the lines talking.
Oh yeah, Andy, I mean, sorry to interrupt you and to take a little more time, but I have a seafarer in the studio here. He just came from the bank. He's the captain of a particular ship, and they're en route, of course, from Trinidad to St. Vincent. However, he went to the bank to get 100 US, and he's unable to get it because the bank wants a whole itinerary. I mean, and that, I think, encapsulates the difficulty and the nature of the problem that we have with foreign exchange in this country, left clearly by the last administration pretending that they didn't leave any issue. Because remember, even those credit cards were subjected to half the normal, and I think that probably is further now reduced in terms of accessing foreign exchange. So he's here in the office now, and I thought I would ask him to, could he say a few words on it?
Oh boy, I had to reach something for 10 o'clock. I had to reach.
All right, okay.
Wait.
No, he says all right, but he just wanted to highlight it.
All right,
no problem.
Oh,
all right,
boy.
my friend. And of course, tomorrow, people, we will be talking about Penny Beckles. Of course, my party, Love, will be making a statement on that obscene situation. And I want to say, if it was normal circumstance, no ambassador, particularly for the purpose for which Penelope Beckles stated after the meeting that they would have gone there for no right thinking, and any ambassador worth the salt would not have accommodated the opposition to talk that kind of talk. So it's different times that the government of the day has taken a position, and the opposition probably they could go outside of the country and do what they have to do. But I also blame equally the ambassador for accommodating that kind of a meeting. It could be a courtesy call, no problem, but to talk about the position of the present government and to talk in that way, and then of course you had the situation across the Gulf of Paria, where of course the parliament there, the orchestrated parliament, the Maduro parliament, would talk about making Kamala Persad a persona non grata. I think it is extremely unfortunate. It, as I say, is a political kobo with, of course, a parasitic disposition that will do that, and therefore power really intoxicates and makes men giddy. And clearly, Penelope Beckles and her team, 12 plus 1, clearly is in a state of possibly perpetual inebriation or drunkenness. See you tomorrow, and we will talk about this. Don't forget, of course, tonight I will be looking at that particular issue that was raised by Ms. Santa Cruz on the corridor transformation at 8 o'clock.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, bang, bang.